Are you going? See, when you go through the ace and crack videos, are you doing it properly, noting down the mistakes,
Yes.
listening to the video, even if the answer explanation is correct? By that and all, if you are doing, that is the first step. Then you attempt one mock quiz. Today it is too early, okay, to attempt a mock quiz. I told, no?
Okay.
Maybe this we started on 6th, no? This is the third week of, no, this session we started on 13th or 6th.
6th only.
6th, okay. So let's 6th, okay. Let today's session also get over, and probably then you can attempt the mock quizzes. First one mock quiz you attempt. See, this I have told it. I'm ready to repeat again, okay? How you should go through the mock quiz also, 1 hour mock quiz, and then taking time to digest through the explanations, another couple of hours. So that means every mock quiz you have to spend some 2 to 3 hours, okay? But there should be an improvement you are targeting. Okay. Rules and regulations, and don't worry, I'm not an expert, Daniel Raj, first of all, okay, regarding that, okay? First to schedule exam and go ahead, okay? So first, where is your application status, Daniel? Is it approved?
Mine?
Yes, Richa, sir.
No.
Yeah, I got approved.
Approved. Okay,
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So if it is approved, no, ask for the voucher, okay?
Okay.
I am not sure. It's that rules and regulations, I'm not the right person. Okay? You can just Google or ask some students, okay? Basically, just like any exam you give, okay, nothing else. What else? Rescheduling is not a good mentality, Yaifa, but since you have asked about it, I think there is some rule that also I'm not sure of it. Okay. These things you just Google. I think 45 days before the exam date, you can reschedule, I think. Okay. So,
Vishak, I have asked the voucher 5-6 days back only, but not received it.
yeah. So again, follow up, put a message in the group, strong message. Okay. Otherwise, we'll not get it. Some sales people are like that. If you put a message in the group, it has been 6 days. Official group of Star Agent. Okay. Right now, you put it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it won't happen.
Vishak,
Okay.
at center they give us a physical calculator, right?
They will give you inbuilt calculator. Don't worry, guys. All those things you don't worry, guys. Okay. Whatever is you can control, you ask me. I'll be happy to help. Calculator and all they will provide. There is an interface. It's not a physical calculator they will give. Okay. What else? That's it. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, if there is nothing mandatory, you can give it on October, November, December, anytime. My purpose of driving the application as well as the exam scheduling early because you'll do it quickly, more confidently. That's it. Okay. Someone is having a lot of background noise, but I don't know who is that. Okay. Yeah, it's clear. Okay. So don't worry about it. First, take care of all the surroundings, okay, family and all. Okay, then you can think about scheduling the exam. So that's what I would say. Okay, shall we continue? Flowchart is over, correct? No, everyone? So let's continue further. Okay. The next one is issues. Okay, I think this question you already asked me. Okay, so I will tell you guys, okay, this particular slide is important. Can you see on the screen? Slide number 105. Okay, what does this slide tell? There are risk as well as issue. Okay, risk is something which is focused on the future. Okay, it can be positive or negative. Okay, you guys know that, no? Risk is something in the future. And how do we tell that? Using keywords like may, might, likely, probably. Okay, it is not sure shot events. Please understand, note it down. May, might, likely, probably. These are not sure shot events. It may happen. It can be positive or it can be negative. And it is documented in the risk register. Risk is documented in the Risk register.
Risk register.
And the response for a risk is called as risk response. Okay. What about issues? Issues are focused on the present. Okay. It will always be negative. There is nothing like positive issues. Risk issues will always be negative. And it is documented in the issue log. Okay, please understand, for risk, there is risk register, and for issue, there is issue log. And the way we respond to an issue is called as workaround. Okay. See, in risk, what happens? No, this is happening in the future. So we are preparing to respond. Are you getting it? But in issue, it has already happened. That is why we are doing a workaround. Are you clear with the difference between these two? Now, some people will have an opinion. Workaround means it is not permanent. No, it is temporary only, right? Like that. I would say don't worry about all those things. Workaround means you are fixing something. That's it. Okay. So are you clear with this difference, guys? Risk and issue. If something has already happened, don't call it as risk. A new regulation has been passed. Let the control, they will tell. Has been passed, no? Now what can we do? It is not that a new regulation may come in effect in 2030. It is already passed. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions?
But the questions are like a new regulation has passed which may affect the project, right? In that case, that's still a risk.
Depends on the question, okay? Further, okay, what is that? How it is going to affect like that? I will see. PMP questions are situational. I told, no? You have to share those questions. Maybe first time you listen to the explanation, how I'm eliminating all those things, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Because if you remember the example also which we did in risk management, we are done, no? You remember the supplier delayed the delivery by 10 days. That is an event, but that may affect our project. Are you getting? So simply because a delivery got delayed by 10 days doesn't mean it's a issue. Can we do something? Think of it. Regulation would have passed. How much it may affect our project, only we have to think. Okay, that is why. So looks at all these options, okay?
So Visak,
Now,
do we
Yeah.
document that you said that the risk can be the positive side?
where is that?
Can you go to the earlier slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that the can be positive or negative. So
Uh,
there are positive risk as well. I mean, what does it mean?
Opportunity.
you were there when the risk session was happening, you guys?
Yeah. No, I was
That time, so to go through the recording, that's a very vast topic.
okay.
Okay, positive risk as well as negative risk. Okay, we spoke about it. Okay, risk identification, sorry, risk response mechanism. 5 risk response mechanisms are there for positive. Okay, please go through, don't
Okay.
take a chance. Okay, yeah. So, shall we continue? All of you remember, no, we spoke about positive risk response strategy as well as negative risk response strategy. Positive risk response are called as opportunities. Okay, that is a mindset change which we want to bring in. It's not about only bad things, it's about opportunities also, because opportunity doesn't wait for anyone. Okay. Anyway, we are not getting into that. Okay. So people who have a discontinuity of sessions, please make sure you are covering up with the recordings. Okay. Don't fast forward. Make sure you watch everything. Now moving to the next topic. Okay. Next is, can you see the title? What is written here? Ensure knowledge transfer for project continuity. Okay. See, knowledge transfer means what? Something which I did a project. Okay. I realized that some things can be done in better way. Some things can be done in a different way. Some things I want to do. Same thing which I did this time, I want to do it in the next project as well. Like that, and all, when we think, that is what we call as knowledge transfer to future. Okay. So basically, there are 2 kinds of knowledge. Okay, guys, please have a look at the screen, everyone. One is explicit, the other one is tacit. Explicit knowledge means what, you know? It is something which can be put into a presentation, put into a Word document, which can be demonstrated using numbers, pictures, everything. It can be documented and shared with others. What is that? That is what is explicit knowledge. Okay. Now, what about tacit knowledge? Tacit knowledge is something which is very difficult to articulate and share, such as someone's belief, experience, and insights. Are you getting, guys, what I'm telling? That is why some people, we say, no, he's a very experienced person, knowledgeable person. We have a phrase also. Have you heard gray hair matters? Like that. Okay. Why do we tell like that? Because if I have 2 profiles in front of me, one profile is, let's say, a PMP certified project manager, an MBA in construction management. Like that, one profile is there on my left side. Okay. Now, On the other side, I have got a person who is not PMP, not an MBA, but he's having 25 years of experience. So I will definitely have an inclination towards this profile because whatever circumstances they have gone through, the way they will tackle the situations will be different from this guy who is certified and masters in business. Are you getting, guys? So this is what is tacit knowledge. There is a limitation in which it can be given to someone. It is not that, hey, I will not tell the secret. It's not like that. But there is a limit to which the tacit knowledge can be cascaded to others. Okay. But one thing I will tell you, the tacit knowledge is essential to provide context of explicit knowledge. Did you understand what does that mean? For example, in this batch, whenever our course is progressing, okay, I always keep asking, guys, do you have any experience? Please feel free to share. Or this is my personal experience, like that and all. So rather than going through every slide, okay, what we used to do, we used to skip some slides. I know I ruthlessly skip slides, okay? It's totally fine. But those slides which we are focusing, we are spending some time and getting the knowledge from you people, my knowledge, everything. It's a dissemination which is happening, okay? So why? Because then only it will get imprinted in your mind. Simply if I go slide by slide, this is the purpose of lessons learned. This is the purpose of traceability metrics. Things won't work. Is that clear? So please keep that in mind, okay? So tacit knowledge is required for explicit knowledge. In fact, we are using this presentation, okay? This is actually built on PMBOK. You guys were asking me this question, okay? See, first they started with the first edition, okay? I cleared it in the 4th edition. Then the 5th edition came, 6th came, 7th came. Right now, 8th is going to come in January 2026. Now, don't ask me a question, oh my God, what all changes are there? First you clear PMP, okay? Before that, everyone will clear, okay? So what I'm telling is keep on, there will be updates coming up. No magical changes, but there will be in the light of COVID, in the light of AI and machine learning, how things are improving, like that and all. That's it, okay? So are you getting it, guys? We are keep on improving. How we are improving? People like you are sharing your experience back to PMI. Okay. Lessons learned which you do in your projects, know that you can share. Delete the confidential data and you can share it with PMI. Are you getting it, guys, everyone? That's it. Any questions, anyone? So please understand these two, explicit knowledge and tacit knowledge. Okay. See, you can write here a PMP training, MBA program, everything is an example of explicit knowledge. What about tacit knowledge? Today, you get a chance in the second half of today, you get a chance to meet a very experienced person from aerospace domain, a very experienced person from automobile domain, and you are just chit-chatting. You don't have an agenda. You're asking, sir, how was your experience in this? How did you deal with that situation? Like that and all, you are asking questions, okay? And he's sharing his insights, okay? So that is what is tacit knowledge. Okay, everyone? Shall we move further? Now, how do we capture, whether it is explicit or tacit? Tacit directly capturing is difficult, but still we convert it into explicit knowledge and we share it. Okay, how do we document it? There is a document called as lessons learned. Okay, lessons learned register. So every project, the project manager is supposed to maintain a lessons learned register. And it is expected, let me use my language like that. It is expected that the project manager updates the lessons learned. Clear? Towards the end of the project or towards the end of the phase. Okay. And the central location where every lessons learned is stored is called as lessons learned repository. Is that clear? So what happens whenever you start a new project, you will have a look at the lessons learned repository. That's it. Okay, can you move on? Any questions? Good to go?
Bishak?
Yeah.
Not in the purely PMP question point of view, but when we are already creating a lesson learned register, then it is also expected sort of that we have to periodically go through, means the complete team should go through the lesson learned register in order to ensure that they are updated on all the previous mistakes.
Correct.
So means that is how it should be, right? A periodic frequency of. Okay.
Yeah, it is expected. That's it. See, it is not. Okay. See, there is a question also, Tejas, if you remember in one of my quiz. Okay. The sponsor is upset that
Yeah.
the similar mistake happened in the previous project. So what is that? Then what is that sponsor expecting? Hey, you guys could have gone through the lessons learned of the company, okay, so that this mistake could have been avoided. Like that, he's worried. Okay.
Vishaka,
Like that.
once
Yeah.
project is completed, the PM will make this lesson learned and all, right? So project is not completed, in between it's struck and closed.
Then also you should maintain lessons learned. What is wrong? See why it was stuck. What was the mistake? And you don't have to necessarily wait for the end of the project. You can do it on a periodic basis. Once in a month, once in 2 weeks, you can organize a lessons learned session. Okay. See, nothing is rigid, guys. Please keep that in mind. Okay? So everything is relatively subjective. Okay.
So, Vishak, how it is different from issue log, issue register?
Issue log is more of day-to-day issues in the project. That is just for tracking the progress of the project. The moment it becomes lessons learned, it is for the future. See, Amitabh did a project. Okay. Let's say at the end of this month, today we are in September, no, at the end of this month, he is calling up the team and telling, let's discuss like that. Okay. What all mistakes happened, what all good things we did. And then what happens next project, let's say it is started by another person, Arjun from this batch. Okay. So when Arjun is starting a next project in 2026, he will have a look at the lessons learned prepared by Amitabh in the previous project. That's it. We're getting it is more of a knowledge transfer. It is not about solving. Okay.
Lesson learned can be have positive and negative both the experience.
Yeah, of course. We should put positive as well as negative. For negative putting, we should not hesitate. This is a mistake which happened. This is what we did, but this was not the right thing. Like that, you should be transparent to the next generation. Is that clear?
Mhm.
So Vishak, solution of a issue log or any lessons learned from the risk or issue resolving, that cannot go to lessons learned?
What is that? Oh, yeah, it can go. If anything can go. See, you have to decide what should go to the lessons learned. Is it helpful for the next generation? It can go. That's it. Clear, everyone? Nothing more, no? Good. Yeah, that is a good reminder. Okay, I think today we discussed, no? We'll discuss, I mean, today we were supposed to discuss on that quiz, which is there in the lesson 2, no? We'll discuss before we start lesson 3. Okay. Thanks for reminding. Okay, some of you. But I'm not sure if everyone have gone through. Okay, they would not have gone through. Okay. But still, for the sake of the people who have sincerely gone through, we'll discuss it. We will not spend much time, guys. It was supposed to be read from home. Okay. So I will quickly go to that quiz. Okay. But first, a disclaimer from my side, don't expect such easy level questions in the actual PMP. Is that clear? Actual PMP questions are more tougher. Okay, this is just for you to have a topic understanding. Don't compare this with actual PMP. Okay, so let's quickly read, guys. I will not spend much time on this. Okay, you guys can type your answers in the chat. Question number 29, can you see? This is based on the reminders sent by Asif on the chat. Okay, as well as Jyoti. Okay, so quickly, guys, attempt this. Type your answer in the chat out of ABCD. Okay, so I'm happy, guys. Okay, everyone have chosen C. Karthik Ravi Kumar, you have chosen wrongly. Okay, Nikita also wrongly. Okay, please listen, guys. Okay, a project. This is a super easy question. We cannot make mistakes, guys. Okay, in this question. Okay, a project manager is analyzing project risk by using quantitative techniques. Which are the following tools and techniques is not used for this? Okay, for quantitative techniques. Okay, not used. So I told you what are the 3 quantitative techniques. First one is decision tree. Second one is sensitivity analysis. Third one is simulation. So which is the correct answer here? C. Because C is not quantitative, it is qualitative. Correct, no guys? Qualitative, it is subjective. Can you please note it down? At least now people who chosen it wrongly, it is subjective. Any questions, guys? Can we move to the next question? Okay. Quickly, next question. So this is a good question, guys. I think many of you guys, you have chosen C, but Sarita, you have chosen B. Okay. Please listen, guys. Let's discuss. Okay. Quickly. So what is this question, guys? One of your construction project team members warns you that your concrete supplier caused serious delays in his last projects because he delivered wrong kind of concrete. Okay, so one supplier in your project, in the past project, he has delivered wrong kind of concrete. You discuss it with the team and you are ready to accept the possibility that this will happen this time also. That doesn't mean the response strategy is accept. Is that clear? But you may have backup plans with an alternate provider by putting a down payment in case of an emergency shipment. Okay, so you are ready to accept that possibility. That doesn't mean you are ready to accept that risk. So accept is gone. Okay, now you are having a backup plan. Backup plan is not as good as original plan, correct? That is why the correct answer is mitigation. Now some of you guys have chosen transference. See, from a vendor X to another vendor Y, when you move, that is not transference. Okay. And secondly, here it is just a backup plan. We are just going ahead with the primary vendor only. Okay. So don't call it as transference. People who chose B. Is that clear, Tejas? That's it. And avoidance. Avoidance means what? We are totally preventing this problem from happening in the project. Are you guys clear? So nothing like that. We are still having a chance that this problem will happen in the project. Okay, that's it. Any questions?
One strong question, Vishak, over here. The question that is being set over here, it says that the issue has already happened, right? The concrete supplier is able to deliver the wrong kind of concrete. So when
No, it didn't happen. No, when did it happen? One of your project members warns you that your concrete supplier caused serious delays in his last project.
okay, so it is not happening. It is about to happen, or we have been intimated about the issue, right? That this can
No,
happen.
this can happen. This may happen in your current
Right,
project also.
then mitigation is definitely the answer. Thanks.
Otherwise, which one is the answer? If it has already happened, everything is response strategies. It's got nothing to do with issues.
Okay, and if the risk would have happened, let's say the wrong kind of concrete would have been delivered, then we should have selected acceptance, right?
No, acceptance is do nothing. We're not doing anything. See, first of all, risk would have happened. That language itself is not correct. See, you tell either issue happened. Risk is something which may happen in the future. Okay. So these all four ABCD options is related to risk. It is not related to issues.
No, my question is, their risk is materialized. So when risk get materialized, we cannot select mitigation in that case. That is what I'm trying to say. That when the risk has already materialized.
In that case, we will this see. First of all, it's not about that. Okay. If the risk has already materialized, have we already captured that in the risk register? One possibility. Or have we not captured in the risk register? If it is already captured in the risk register, pick up the corresponding response plan and implement it. So we cannot tell what is that. Is that a transference? Is that a mitigation? If it is already not there in the risk register, then it's an issue.
What was that word that you said? When the risk is not there in the risk register, then we follow the response plan.
If it is already there in the risk register, we follow the risk response plan.
Okay.
See, check that risk management topic. Okay, guys, there has been positive risk and negative risk. We spoke about 5 responses. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for positive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for negative. Okay, check that recordings, guys. Okay, don't take my opinion here for consideration. You have to revisit the recordings, please.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
there are a
were
lot of
right.
questions.
I think you were right in saying that a lot of things with what we have learned through our organization, it is kind of conflicting over here, and that is why like it is confusing us. Thanks.
Yeah, Twinkle.
Yeah, Vishak, how it's a confusion for every risk question whether we should take it as transfer or mitigation. Any like how can we differentiate? In this, we are changing the vendor from one vendor
We are
to
not
other.
changing, no, Twinkle. That is what you are only reading in between unnecessarily. But you make backup plans with an
planning.
alternate provider by putting a down payment on an emergency shipment just in case. We are not changing.
No, in case the risk will happen, we will transfer the risk to another vendor.
Vendor.
That's what
Yeah,
my
that's it.
yeah.
That's it. So it's a
what my
mitigation.
Still, that is also not risk transfer.
It's not a
That is
transfer,
what
it
I'm
is
telling.
more of a workaround backup plan.
It's just a mitigation in case because backup plan will not be as effective as original plan. Okay, Twinkle, are you clear? There should not be any confusion.
Transfer is more of your not taking the responsibility or giving that activity to someone else. Here in
Yeah,
this
correct.
case, you're still responsible for it.
Correct. See, transfer means what? Something which I am supposed to do, I'm transferring it to another. Here it is not like that. It is from a vendor to vendor. So transfer is gone. Okay.
So Vishak, in this case, if this just in case, if this word is missing, I mean, if we suppose that it's already been, the down payment has been done, so in that case, what would be the response?
Why should we modify the question? This is my tip. Okay. That is a different situation. Okay. Then we have to recreate the entire question. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. This question, this is the correct answer. That's it. Okay. So that is the way you have to learn, guys. What if I modify this word? What will be the correct answer? Like that, don't think. Every question is a situation. Let's absorb from something from it and let's move on. Okay. Shall I move further, guys? 31st. Quickly, guys. You should not take much time for 31st. Super quick, you should be able to answer. And please be in the video also. Please don't be in your comfort zone. Everyone turn on your videos. Okay, so this is everyone have answered it correctly except 1%. Okay, I forgot who was that. Okay, Kiran, you have answered it wrongly. Okay, so please listen. Okay, project manager is forced to dip into management reserve. When do we dip into management reserve? Whenever there is an unknown risk, unplanned. That's it.
Yeah.
So that was never planned has occurred. Why, guys? Why are you changing to some other option? It's not when project went over budget. Sorry.
Unplanned.
Okay, something unplanned. Non-risk, we pull money from contingency. Non, we pull money from the
Management.
Vishak, can I ask just one question?
Yeah.
So in the context of the second question, let's say if the question would have been written like this, that the concrete supplier, if he doesn't have the right kind of raw material, he will connect with another vendor and he will procure it for us and then deliver it on time. So in that case, the risk would have been there, but it is kind of transferred to the vendor or the concrete supplier itself over here. Should we select transfer in that case if the question would have been like that?
No. So don't modify the question, rule number 1. Secondly, going ahead with procurement itself is risk transfer. This is what I've been telling. Okay. So please go through the risk recording again, I would say. Okay, Masahir, the 4 responses, how I have told. Okay, because procurement itself is risk transfer. Okay, see, for example, what I am doing, no, I'm a trainer. Okay, but I'm an independent person. I'm not an employee of StarAgile. Okay, Masahir. So what they are doing, they are having different courses. Okay, actually, the founder of StarAgile is Narasimha Bhamma. Okay, so he's doing CSM. Okay, so all other related courses, he is getting someone from outside to deliver it. Did you get it? So what is that? It's a risk transfer mechanism. Okay, through how? Procurement. That's it. So the moment you go with a vendor or a supplier, that is risk transfer. Okay, think like that. It need not be he is telling I'll find out another vendor like that and okay. But in this case, why did we choose mitigation? Because it's a backup plan, not as effective as the original plan. Okay, that is why mitigation. Okay. See what Amitabh have typed in the chat, check that. That is correct. If your material, let's say you prepared something this time, it is not good. So you decide, oh my God, I think I'm not good in this. Let me find out some vendor who can make it for me. Then it is transfer. Whatever you are doing in-house so far, you're finding out a vendor. Clear, everyone? Can we move further? We are done with lesson 3, no? Correct? Sorry, lesson 2 we are done, no? Actually, I started lesson 3. That time you guys reminded me, correct, no? I just want to ensure I'm in the right slide, okay? So let's quickly start lesson 3, guys, if you don't have any questions. Okay, so shall we continue? So this is lesson 3, my dear friends. Okay, regarding lesson 3, I would say, okay, few topics only are important, okay, because our heavy topics are lesson 1. Heaviest topic is lesson 1, then lesson 2. Okay, lesson 3 is relatively light. Lesson 4 and 5 are super light. Okay, so let's be relaxed, relieved. Okay, it doesn't want to sound like, okay, you can be lazy. What I'm telling is let's prioritize on going through the videos, okay, this week, YouTube videos. Okay, that is how you should invest your efforts this week. Okay, so lesson 3, guys. Okay, regarding lesson 3, what I want to tell is first few slides are everyone in this batch know, leadership skills and all. I don't want to spend so much time on it. Okay, but still, okay, on the screen, can you see one text which is written, leadership not equal to management? Okay, so I want you people to think on this slide. Okay, leadership not equal to management. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, what are the key differences between these two keywords? Can you please tell?
Management people control.
Instead of
Leadership
directing,
people guide.
Leading
instead of
the team.
the directing, we're working with the team.
Leader inspires,
Together.
manager
Quality,
pushes.
mindset.
Providing solution, leader provides solutions
Leading from the front.
rather than
Leadership is taking the entire team and sorting out one thing, and
Discussion
management
about the
is
vision.
looking into each and every aspect of the project and then managing it in a manner that will achieve the desired results.
Yeah, leadership is providing clarity. Okay, management is about execution. What else? Come on. Anything else?
Good leader cannot necessarily be in management.
No, good leaders. Good
Necessary.
managers may not be leaders. Maybe that
Yeah.
is more correct. Okay, yeah. What else?
So leadership is not just management. It's like leading the team and working along with the team. So
Leadership is working along with the team. Management is just assigning tasks,
managing
okay,
the team.
managing, etc. What else? Come on.
Yeah,
leader who is someone who takes ownership rather than just delegating.
Yeah, correct. Leader is someone who takes ownership rather than telling you do this, you do that, like that. Okay.
Management
Okay.
is controlling.
Leaders focus on what and why. Managers focus on how.
Okay, good. Very valid point. Okay. So let's discuss, guys. I think most of the points you guys have covered automatically. Okay. So let's understand. I know it's a very easy slide. Okay. But just, okay, make sure that you are getting that distinction very clearly. PMI by default have got an inclination more towards leadership. Anyway, the title is project management professional, but their questions are more related to leadership. Okay, please understand. So first one is management is more about directional power. Okay, like positional power. Like people ask someone because, hey, I'm your manager. Okay, kindly do this. I'm giving you an instruction. Like that is a language. But a leader is more about influencing and using relation power. Okay, they connect with the people emotionally. Okay, it's not about simply delegating some work. Okay, and then management is more about maintaining and administrating the things as such. They don't have the time and patience to innovate, but a leader will try to develop and innovate. Okay, management focuses on system and structure and rely on control. Okay, have you heard some managerial people? They will be telling, hey, this is the system, this is the process, this is the procedure, we cannot change it. And they're very adamant. Nothing wrong with them. That is a managerial mindset. Okay, and they are relying on control. Control in the sense, no, this cannot be allowed. This we need to do like this only. And they're very, very particular, adamant. But what about leadership kind of mentality? They focus on the people and they inspire trust. See, in both the cases, see this point, guys, okay? In case of a manager and a leader, you'll feel like working late in the office. But in the case of a manager, you do it because he's controlling you. You have to finish this, then only you should go home. Like that he's telling. But in case of a leader, he's inspiring that trust in you. You will feel like staying late in the office for yourself when you're doing it for a leader. Are you getting the difference, guys? Other case, it is like, oh, he told me tonight itself, I need to submit it. Like that you will think and do. Okay. Next point, management focuses on near-term goals. Leadership focuses on long-range vision. Okay. See, goal-oriented. Okay, but leaders are looking at the vision of the organization. Okay, and already this point was covered. Okay, management is more on how to do things. Okay, but leaders always ask why. Why are we doing? Why should we do it? Like that, they start the discussion. Okay. Every point is not important, guys. Let's go to the last one. These two. Okay. Management is more focused on operational issues and problem solving, but leadership is more focused on alignment, motivation, inspiration, vision. Okay. That's it. Okay. Because that is why great leaders inspire. Okay. They make their, whatever is going through their mind exactly resonates with what is going through your mind. Clear? That's it. Any questions you guys have? Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, guys. Okay. In that case, let's move further quickly. Now, the next one is, my dear friends, the title of the slide, as you can see, it is servant leadership. Okay. So as you all know, this servant leadership, okay, is something which is super important for the PMP. There is no rocket science in it. Okay. Whatever I'm telling, okay, you will be able to understand easily. But keep in mind, whatever I'm going to tell in the next 10 minutes, okay, please note it down and try to apply this while attempting PMP question. Okay, please. Okay, many of you guys already know. Okay, I would say in every question, one option you can eliminate you easily using servant leadership. Correct? No, guys. People who have gone to my quiz videos, they know. Okay, what I'm going to tell. So first one is, guys, a servant leader is more of a facilitator than a manager. Okay, so in my session videos, I've told you guys. Okay, who can tell? I told you apart from facilitate, look for some other keywords. What are they?
Collaborate.
Collaborate.
Work with.
Collaborate, work with.
Initiate.
Get along, work with.
Initiate.
Okay, good. Correct. Collaborate, work with, etc., etc. Okay, that means you are one among the team. That kind of a feeling you are giving to the team. Okay. Now, related to manage, some keywords I've told you to avoid. One is instruct. Other than that, what all are the other keywords?
Direct.
Order.
Then
Inform.
command. Okay. Like that angle. Okay, guys. Warn. Okay. Reprimand. All these keywords are not good. Okay, as a leader. Okay, it's more of a managerial kind of keywords. A servant leader never uses these kind of keywords. I told you, he's one among the team. He makes sure that the work is still done by the team. He's just a role of a facilitator. So that is a humbleness a servant leader will have. Okay. Second one, this is very, very important, guys. Don't think, oh, I know all these things. That you have to note it down, guys, and you have to eliminate accordingly in the PMP exam. Okay. Point number 2, a servant leader is more into providing coaching and training for the team members. Okay. Whenever there is some career support needed, whenever some upskilling requirement is there, the servant leader will ensure that there is right coaching provided to the team. Okay. Are you clear, guys? Okay, that doesn't mean he's going to train the team members. What it means is he will ensure that the team right upskilling is provided. Okay, let's say the team requires a training on Java, okay, or Python or SQL. So the servant leader will ensure that they are put in the right training opportunity so that they are skilling themselves. Is that clear? Because the a traditional managerial mentality, just treating team members as resources, using them and throwing them out of the project once the use is over. But in case of a servant leadership mentality, it is not like that. The people are nurtured in the process. Is that clear, guys? Third one, removing work impediments. Okay. A servant leader is more focused on removing any impediments. Okay. See, the team members will come and tell, okay, see, I'm stuck with so-and-so issues. At that point of time, the servant leader will step in and try to resolve those issues. Removing impediments, obstacles, or anything. Okay. See, one thing I want to tell, the servant leader will not keep asking the team members, is there any issue? What is the update? Is there any issue? Like that, he will never ask. Instead, the servant leader will wait for the team to reach out to the servant leader in case there is any concern. Are you clear? Don't think that the servant leader is lazy. Why he cannot ask for update? Don't think like that. Because he trusts the team. If you trust the team, you don't want to keep asking the team what's happening, what's up, what's the update, like that. Is that clear, everyone? That's it. And last one, focus on accomplishment. I think all these points everyone in this batch know, my dear friends, but you have to apply it in the situation when it comes for the PMP exam. Okay. The servant leader is focusing on accomplishments. It's not when something goes wrong, he blames the team member. But whenever something goes well, he need to compliment the team and give the due credits to the team. Okay. These are some of the servant leadership notes. Is that clear, everyone? Good.
More like a Scrum Master, also the example of servant leader.
So exactly, I was about to tell that. Thanks for reminding. Okay, the Scrum Master is a designation which demonstrates servant leadership. Think it like that. Okay, servant leadership is more of a mindset. Okay, but what I'm telling is in the corporate world, Scrum Master is a person who demonstrates it. Okay, someone in a non-corporate world can also demonstrate servant leadership. It's just about a mindset or a way of leading teams. That's it. Okay. Shall we move further, guys? So keep in mind one thing. Whenever you attempt a PMT question, have the servant leadership mindset in your mind. Okay. Now, next one is. See, Manisha, you are asking a question. First, you pick up some questions. Okay. They will not ask like this. Okay. Coaching, facilitating like that, and choose one among them. Okay. If you have gone through my quiz videos, you will understand. Okay. So don't try to imagine what if question comes like that. It will not come.
I did go through your ACE video, and there are a few questions where both options were there. For an example, like facilitate the team to understand the cause of
So
the
pick
issue,
those
and
questions.
another option
Pick
is
those
coaching
questions.
on the agile
Yeah.
technologies.
That's what. Pick those questions. Okay. Because I need clearly this just because of these two keywords, I won't be able to tell. I won't be able to tell means everyone won't be able to tell. You have to look at the other premises also. Okay. Maybe you listen to the explanation, how I'm eliminating all those things. Okay.
Yeah.
There is no purely anything rigid. Okay. That is what. Okay. Something which I tell, go with facilitate. In another question, I will tell go with coach. Okay. Understand what is the maturity level of the team, etc. etc. Okay. I would say. Anyway, definitely take a screenshot of those questions without my markings. Okay. We'll discuss it in the exam prep. Yeah. Therefore, the exam prep.
Yeah. I am.
Okay. We'll discuss. Okay. So let's continue, guys, further. Okay, so next slide is, guys, about team building through rewards and recognition. I blurred these two texts. Okay, guys, because I wanted again you people to discuss. Okay, come on, guys. In case you have seen, no problem. But if you haven't seen, what do you think is the difference between these two keywords, rewards and recognitions?
Rewards
Rewards
more
more
Physical.
rewards
What is
may
it?
be driven by
Reward is tangible.
the numbers or some goal which is already defined. Recognition come with the team when we want to recognize someone.
Rewards is goal driven. Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Recognition is validating the
Yeah.
effort of the team member.
Rewards are monetary. Okay. Recognition is validating someone's effort. Are you getting it, guys? Yeah. What else?
Recognition is accepting their good work without any monetary.
Yeah. Exactly. Appreciating or accepting the good work of team members, etc. Okay. What else?
Recognition happens in larger area, like it's in front of the BU, in front of the management. But rewards normally happens among the team members.
Rewards happen among the team members, we cannot tell. Okay, rewards sometimes come from management only. Okay, we cannot tell. Okay, what else?
Rewards generally after recognition, it's like you have recognized somebody and then because of that you have given some rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewards may sometimes come after recognition, correct? Because you are recognized, but you want to officially give some monetary benefit to the team member, etc. Okay. What else?
Rewards recognition is basically a value add given by a resource, whereas rewards would be a target oriented approach.
Reward will be target oriented approach. That's a very valid point. Okay, we'll elaborate on that. Okay, great going, guys. Okay, shall I clear the screen? Is anything else you guys want to add? In that case, I will start. Okay, see, many of you guys have told all the important points. I'm really happy. First is reward is tangible and consumable items. Keep that in mind. Okay, it can be a cash voucher, it can be a physical equipment or a car or a watch, refrigerator, anything. That is what is a reward. Only when a target is achieved, that point was told. Okay, only when a specific outcome is achieved, you are eligible for a reward like that. Okay, because they will initially set a goal. Employees, this is a goal you have to meet. If you are meeting this goal, you are eligible for a reward like that. They will tell. And it has got a proper start and finish. Okay, best developer of the year, best salesman of the quarter, like that and all. Okay, and then usually expected when the goal is met. You know, that is a problem with rewards. Okay, because people know that this is the bar they have to raise. Once they reach this bar, people will be expecting, yeah, now I am eligible for the reward like that. Okay, that is what is about rewards. Clear? Now I'll tell you one drawback of rewards also. You know what? Some people, they may be smart enough to reach up to this level, but since you have kept a reward mechanism here, they will get complacent. Anyway, I'm eligible for the reward, no? So it is enough. Whether they will stop putting more effort. Are you getting, guys? But it's okay for a mass motivation. It is good. What about a recognition, guys? A recognition is more of an intangible experience. Okay, it is acknowledging the behavior rather than the outcome. Okay, it is acknowledging the behavior rather than the outcome. This is a valid point, guys. Okay, you know, great leaders, even if your project is a failure, they will take a moment to appreciate your efforts. I understand how much sleepless nights you guys have spent on this project. Don't worry. Look at the big picture. Let us learn from the mistakes of it and do the iteration too. Later they will motivate. Okay, and it's an intangible experience. Okay, hey, you know what? Today the CEO called my name in the meeting today. I was really happy with it. Okay, then it is not restricted to a set time. Okay, for something you did in the past, maybe 5 years back or 10 years back, you may get a recognition. Are you getting that feeling, guys? And it is not expected by the recipient. It comes as a sweet, pleasant surprise for the recipient. Is that clear? Oh yeah, really, thank you so much, like that. Okay, so one thing I will tell, guys, okay, are you clear with the distinction between rewards and recognition? Okay, both are needed to motivate your team members. Okay, see, I will tell you one thing. Okay, this institute, okay, with which I'm working, okay, the payment which I get, okay, let's say after your batch got completed, what I will do, I will raise an invoice. Okay, within some 10 to 15 working days, I will get a payment for the batch which is completed. I call this as a reward because it is something which is expected. I'm supposed to be paid. But what is a recognition? Is, if you remember, every day I keep following up, okay, with you people to clear this exam.
Feedback.
When you guys clear PMP, that is what is a recognition for me. Okay. That too in the first week, second week, that is what is adding more happiness to me. Okay. Is there anyone, okay, who is clearing in the first week? That means something which I told in the first day of the session, they have believed. Are you getting it? They believed in what I told. Okay. Schedule your exam like that. I don't. Okay. That is what is a recognition for me. Okay. In fact, not even that. I will go further, guys, in my personal level examples. Okay. Some people, even if they cleared from me in 2024 or something, 2023. Okay. Now also they are in touch with me. Okay. So they are telling that, okay, I got a new job opportunity. I'm relocating to this city. Okay. I'm not sure how many of you guys are there in my Bangalore group. There is a group for Bangalore. Okay. In that group, did you see yesterday almost 10-15 students of me? I was not there. I'm in different state. I'm in Kerala. Okay. So 15 students of mine, okay, they gathered in Bangalore city, someplace. Okay. So in fact, that's a recognition. Okay. Because what is a connection? It's actually attending my training. Okay. So that developed a bonding between them. Okay. They were actively studying, okay, interacting in the group. Okay. They were preparing together in the PMP. So that gave them a relationship. Are you getting it? So that will help, guys. Today in corporate world, mid-career onwards, networking is very, very important. Okay. I would suggest if any of you guys are from, let's say, Bombay, Pune, Hyderabad, or Delhi, or Chennai, try to organize a similar event like this. Just put a message. Okay, I saw this in Bangalore group. Why can't we meet it? It's a recognition, because it is, if I am connecting you people and you guys are gathering together for just a networking purpose. Okay. Don't call it as a conference, conclave, or something. It's just about getting to know each other. Okay. So all these things, I was really happy yesterday, even if I couldn't participate. Okay. In fact, lastly, okay, I received some gift also. Okay. Because I tell this, okay, this is something which I tell, okay, I'm open for any gift in case you clear PMP and you are happy. Okay. Like that. Okay. So last week, I received, okay, a gift, okay, from some student in the defense background. Okay. So he sent a bouquet and a bottle. Okay, so that is what. Okay, and then another book was gifted by another student. Like that, and it comes. Okay, so all these are small moments which I will remember. Okay, payment is something else. Are you getting? Payment is something which happens naturally. Okay, but this is something which carry forwards. Okay, so that is why I keep requesting you people join the group. Okay, stay in touch with my ecosystem. In case anything which I start in the future, let's do it together. Like that, and okay, so we should be part of a common ecosystem. PMP is just a small step. That is what I would say. Clearing PMP is just a small step in our journey together. Okay. So this is the recognition I'm expecting, guys. Okay. Continue this. Okay. Wherever we are hosting a future event, try to express your interest for volunteering. Everything I consider it as recognition. Okay. So let's move further, guys. I brought it in my dimension. That's it. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So I'm glad to hear something is happening in Pune. Okay, so that is good. Okay, so you guys should participate. But Ashoka, first you should clear PMP. Don't get diverted. All those are people who have cleared PMP. Okay, so make sure you clear it quickly and then, okay, and participate. Okay, all those things. Okay, okay, so let's move further. Now, some of you guys have joined through reference of people from defense background. No? I think I am indoor. So few people have joined, I think, here. No, not in this batch or morning batch. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Okay, there are a lot of people from defense background who will be referring. Okay, so continue this good work. Not only defense, corporate also. Okay. So let's move further. Next is, guys, about team performance. Okay. See, the previous slide was about respecting team member, recognizing their efforts. Are you getting that feeling? That was the previous topic which got over. Okay. Now the next one is supporting team performance. Okay. So related to this topic, guys, one important topic I want to cover to you people is responsibility assignment metrics. What is that? Responsibility assignment metrics, RAM. Okay. Now, one classic example of RAM is RACI. What is it, guys? RACI chart. Okay. So what is this RACI chart, you know, guys? It is standing for responsible, accountable, consult, inform. What is it? Responsible, accountable, consult, inform. Okay. So you guys know about WBS. WBS stands for work breakdown structure. Okay. Now, this WBS, when you map to some people in your team, simply having a WBS is not enough. Are you getting it, guys? In predictive, we prepare a WBS. Hope you know. Okay, we prepare a well-elaborated WBS. Okay, but once the WBS is prepared, mapping it to some team members, to some resources, that is super important. Otherwise, what will happen? It will be like to no man silent. I thought someone else is working on it. I thought someone else is working on it. Like that, people will think. Is that clear? So we need to map it to the right people. So I will tell you guys, WBS, hope everyone in this batch know. Imagine some items in the WBS I will write. Please be with me, guys, okay? Imagine in a project, okay? One WBS item is release of drawings underscore wings. Just imagine an aircraft, okay? Release of drawings. Engine. Okay. Then row number 9 is conduct design review. Row number 10 is conduct gate 3 review. Okay. Do you understand what all I'm telling? Wings, engine, conduct design review, gate 3 review, like that. Okay. These are activities in my work breakdown structure. Everyone, you know, right? Work breakdown structure. But what we are going to do next is we are going to map it to some human beings. R stands for responsible. A stands for accountable. C stands for consulted, and I stands for informed. Okay. So the responsible means what? Who is supposed to literally do it?
Do it.
Okay. So this wings drawings, who is supposed to do it? Think release of drawings. It is the
Engineer.
engineer. Okay. Design engineer.
Engineer.
Design engineer. No, tell a human being's name. Design engineer. Okay. Now, let's call him as design engineer 1, because the release of drawings of the engine is design engineer 2. Okay. And who is the accountable person?
Functional head.
Head of the engineering. Head of engineering. Okay. Okay. Head of engineering. Are you guys getting it, guys? The difference? So accountable is a little bit more senior and a responsible person. More senior, more responsible person. Okay. And then what about consult? Consult means what? In case this design engineer has some doubt related to this release of drawings, he can take the advice of someone. Okay. So who is to be consulted?
Subject matter expert.
SME.
Expert.
Subject matter expert. Okay. Subject matter expert is to be consulted. And finally, who is to be informed? Once this drawing is released, informed means what? Who is going to take the next action out of it? Who is supposed to be aware? What is it? Vendor development. Okay, correct. Or protection. So that is a good viewpoint, guys. Two people told two different viewpoints. Why vendor development means I'll put procurement manager. Okay, if you are developing a vendor based on these drawings, okay, or if you are going to produce it in-house, then it is the production or the production manager. Sorry, are you getting, guys, what do you mean by this RACI? We are clearly demarcating. So what happens? This will be a backbone for you for better communication. Okay, so automatically when the design engineer is done with his drawings, he will inform the procurement manager in an email. Drawings are released. In this link, you can find the complete drawings like that. Are you getting it, guys, everyone? Makes sense? Now, accountability should always be one person, my dear friends. Responsibility, you can have 2 people, but accountability should always be one person. Okay. Conduct design review. Okay. Conduct design review is done by whom? Now the things will change. Okay. I would see here responsibility, I will write engineering team. Okay. And who is supposed to drive the design review? Head of engineering. Are you getting that feeling, guys, everyone? Who is to be consulted? Maybe some, again, subject matter experts to be consulted. Who is informed of this design review? Design committee or steering committee, someone like that. They should be informed, boss, can we have the design review on so and so date? Like that. Is that clear, guys? Row number 7, 8, 9. There is no right or wrong here. This is just my opinion. I just want to see whether you guys are aligned. If you have a difference of opinion, you can tell it. Okay. Now conduct gate 3 review. Who is the responsible person? Here it is design review, that's for engineering team. So gate 3 review will be
Release engineer.
Project manager.
project team is the responsible person. Okay. But Abhishek, you're right. Who is the accountable person? That is the
Project manager.
Are you getting that seriousness, guys, between responsibility and accountability? Okay. The accountability is a little bit more serious. Okay, guys. More accountable. That's all I can tell. What else word I can tell? Now, who is to be consulted? Hey, am I ready for the gate review? Again, I would write some subject matter experts. This SME like that I've written, but it can vary. Okay. But who is to be informed regarding this gate 3 review? I would say steering committee or sponsor or governance committee, governance board of governance, something like that. They should be informed. Okay, boss, this is the date we are planning to have the gate 3 review. Are you okay? Are you available in that date? We'll be presenting you the project status like that we are telling. Now, are you able to appreciate, guys, what I'm telling? This is the backbone. Okay, so let's understand the things very clearly. First thing which we should do when we develop projects in a predictive style is to prepare a well elaborated WBS. It will not happen alone. You cannot build a WBS alone. So what will happen? It will be built along with the team. And then you have to map it to some people. That is what is this assignment metrics. Okay. Now RACI is the most common, but there can also be like RACI D. Okay. D stands for decision making. And some companies we also have SCL.
RASIC.
S stands for support. Okay. Sometimes there is a responsible person, but that responsible person cannot do it alone. Maybe another department or another person's once in a while support is needed. So that is why we have to add. Otherwise, he will tell I am not available. So the moment you put his name as supportive, he is supposed to support the responsible person. Or getting this transparency. And at the same time, overall, people get what they are supposed to do. So the blame game or withdrawing from your responsibilities, all those will be less when you document things. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions you guys have, feel free to raise your hand and ask. Nothing?
Sir, hello.
Yes, Ashoka, go ahead.
Sir, ideally in RASIC chart, it has to be individual person. If not, it should not be design group or project team person.
No, here it is fine. Accountable always. That's why I wrote here. No, accountable is always a person. Okay. Responsibility can be more than one. Okay. But accountable always. And see, for example, gate 3 review got flow. Will I blame my team? No, I am accountable for that. Okay. But design review, head of engineering. He may need some 7 to 8 design engineers. So that's why we have put it as engineering team, because the design review means what? It will go into the deep dive of the subsystem. So there will be different components which will be coming from more than one person. Okay, I told no, wings is done by one. Okay, Amitabha is taking care of wing. Ashoka is taking care of engine, like that. So it will come, it will be a team. But if you want to know, I can divide it further. Okay, Ashoka, see, conduct design review, under that subsystem wings. Ashoka will be the accountable person. But overall, when you say design review, we have to attribute it to a team. Okay, but accountability is head of engineering. Okay. Now here, sorry, what is that? Go ahead.
I'm saying that first is WBS, second is map it to some people.
Mapping it to people, yeah, because what is happening here, all these are people. See, if you don't map it to people, no one will do it. Everyone is having an element of laziness. We are not living in a world. Then
we'll incorporate RACI. Mapping it to people is
mapping into people is what is this RACI exercise. Okay, because these all are human beings. Okay, name. Okay, we have to map it. And then only things will happen properly.
Is RACI used in Agile as well, or it's only
that is
for
a good that is a good question he has asked. Okay, so the answer is in Agile, not necessary, because in Agile we stop it at a team, guys. Okay, so please see, Agile is a self-organizing team. You people know that, the Scrum team. So there we assign to the team. Within the team, let's say I'm having 5 developers. Okay, Raju is supposed to do this, Abhishek is supposed to do this, Akhila is supposed to do this. Like that, I don't divide it. My self-organizing team will divide it accordingly. Is that clear? Any questions? Just give me a moment, guys. I need to get my charger for the laptop. Yeah. Any questions, guys, before we move further?
Vishak, I have a question. When this RACI matrix will be part of the Kanban board, so then it will be applicable to Agile also?
No, again, it's not applicable. I will tell. Because in Kanban board, we are not compelling people. It is again a team. Okay, see, Abhishek, if you are done with a particular task, what will you do? It is not planned well in advance. You come back to the Kanban board and see what next you can pick up. Maybe Harish is already working on some other task. Once he is done, he will also come to the Kanban board. Are you getting? Here we plan well in advance for the next 3 year, 4 year. Okay, mega projects. Let's say building a new airport. We build everything in advance, the project schedule, the WBS, and the corresponding RACI. So that level of a proactiveness, that is why predictive is also called as plan-driven projects. So still, I would say you cannot compare this with that. Okay.
Vishak, you have there's a question in your ACE video in which you have discussed this RACI matrix.
Unable to hear you, Soumya.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is one question in the ACE video in which you have discussed this RACI matrix. So if I can remember, it is who holds the authority to approve the change request, and you have said that RACI matrix is a mirror image of WBS. Can you elaborate on that?
Because it is a mirror image. See, same thing. See, because we have prepared the WBS. This is what you see here is the WBS. Can you see here? This is the WBS. Now, what is that mirror image means? What? See the arrow I'm putting. I'm mapping it to people. Simply, if I prepare the WBS, this 7, 8, 9, 10, no, it is not enough. That will stay in my laptop. But what I'm doing, I'm distributing. Okay, Somaya, you take care of this. Nishan, you take care of this. Row number 10, Abhishek, you take care. Like that, we are properly clear. We are clear who is supposed to do what. So what is WBS? It is only what. Are you getting? What are we going to do? But that what we are converting it to who is supposed to do. Okay. Make sense, everyone? Anything else? Come on, quick.
Vishak, so all these people, they become part of project, right? I mean, do they consist of project team, and the communication need to be, I mean, they all need to be looped in for any kind of communication, any changes, any development that happens.
Correct. Okay, this is informed to the team well in advance. Okay, see, when we prepare the WBS and map it to the RACI, we need to inform. See, this is what we have prepared. Are you in alignment with this? That this is again my personal experience. I will send it to senior leaders. Okay, because imagine, okay, Sushma, you are heading the engineering. Okay, so whenever I prepare the WBS with mapping these people, you should be aware of it. Tomorrow, you should not tell, hey, Vishak, why are you assigning this activity as design engineer is responsible? It should be the job of the procurement, right? That you should not have a difference of opinion. So we need transparency. Before we circulate it, we need an alignment with all the relevant people. Okay. But once it is frozen, simply don't blame each other. Okay. Because it's going to be our backbone for the next till the project completion. Are you clear? See, I would tell you guys. the best way to learn these things, okay, today we are in 2025 September, okay, ChatGPT is super easy. What you should do, if you feel that, oh my God, this language is totally, I'm not able to understand, like that if you have a feeling, I told you, just ask ChatGPT, consider a wedding or a birthday party as an example. Come up with a list of 30 activities. Form a team with clear designations and map the activities in the WBS to the people. It will tell in a very easy language. Are you getting it, guys? So that you will understand it. Okay, you can tweak any situation if you want to, because I'm just telling you the how part. You will wonder why cannot I show a slide like that? Because I love to explain things at a how level, not at the what level. Because now what will you do? I told an example of birthday party. But what if you are from a pharmaceutical background? Okay, you write your story to ChatGPT and tell, okay, for this project, can you come up with a imaginary WBS and map it to the people in my department? It will do it. Today, things are very, very easy. Okay, you don't even have to wait. Within seconds, let's say 1 minute maximum it will take if you allow it in the thinking mode. Okay, it will give you a fantastic result. Okay, try it, guys. Okay, I would say. Yeah, Ashoka, anything?
Sir, yeah, Rasik is clearly understood, no issue. Sir, why can't we add a timeline to it to make it more
No,
legible?
that is what we can add. Nothing wrong. Okay, I was about to come to that. See, the thing is, let's go step by step. See, this is more of what? WBS. Okay, people is more about who. Now, what about budget, Ashoka? In that case, you asked only about timeline. Okay, I would say the moment you map it to project schedule. Okay, see, we are done with schedule topic in this batch. No, you remember the MS project interface I showed. So in that, we put only the responsible person's name. We don't put all this ACI in the schedule. We put only the responsible person's name. That is what is schedule. Okay, it's about when. Okay, and then each of the items in the WBS, when you calculate the cost of it, that's how you arrive at the cost of it. How much? Everything is there. We are not connecting all those. That's it. Okay. What will be done? Who will do it? When it will be done? How much it will be costing? Everything we consider. We are done with all those topics. Correct? Is that clear, everyone? Praveen?
Yeah, Vishak. If I want to correlate with WBS and RACI, like planning packages, work packages, and control accounts. So response team will comes under a work package. Can I consider
correct.
like that?
Very correct. Very correct. It's not responsible. Okay, responsible people's name comes at the work package level. But let's say 2-3 responsible people, they will be rolling up to a planning package. You're right.
Okay. Then accountable team is a control
at the planning. No, at the planning package only. Okay. See, control account is at a very high level. Okay, don't worry.
Yes.
It is more at a project manager's level. Okay, I would say this conduct of the gate 3 review is more of a control account. Okay, this is more of a planning package. Okay, do you remember, guys? I liked that correlation. Do you remember work package, planning package, control account, and all we spoke? So it is related to that. Okay. Anything else, guys? Come on, quick.
Shaka, I have a question. When we define who is going to do what and we prepare this matrix, I just want to understand that if at all it is allowed for any employee to leave the project in middle of it, or what if somebody gets promoted to higher level, then a new person will have to join in, and how will he understand the entire, what has been done in past and what is expected of him?
That's a problem. Okay. That is a problem. Okay. So we can always go through a change request handle and replace it, but that is not covered here. This is only talking in a very robotic manner. That is what you're asking is knowledge transfer, okay, and emotional attachment to the team, everything. It's a different topic altogether you have asked. Okay. Because today someone is attending this batch first time. How will that person feel? We are in the 3rd week of this batch. Okay. That person will not be able to catch up with my pace. He will not be able to understand the language what I'm talking. Okay, so what happens? What do we tell? Go through the past recording, something like that. So some sort of a hand holding is needed in that case. Okay, that is what I would say.
If it is mandatory for that project timeline to finish, and only then, any movement can happen.
It is correct, but we cannot enforce like that. Okay, see, are you telling what is a clause if someone is quitting? Is it what you're asking? what to do. This all things will happen, okay? Because I've seen a lot of cases in which we'll train a team member. That team member will be working with us for 6 months, 8 months. Then he will tell, I've got a better offer. Ideally, we should not do. One suggestion I would tell in some Japanese companies and all, they have, I think you guys know, team charter, you know, right? Okay. So as part of team charter, they create something called as working agreements. Okay. That working agreement is not valid in the court, but at least, you know, we are ethical people. Okay. So when I say, okay, say, will you stay with me till the end of this project? Like that. Okay. Just like in a wedding happens. Okay. Like that we tell, no? So that's it. Okay. It gives a guilty feeling for the person to leave for a better offer. Health issues and all fine, but that is one way. We cannot force people not to stay with us. Okay. So it will happen. It's a difficult thing. Okay. So working agreement is something. Anyone knows about it, guys? This is there in some companies. They'll just ask you to sign.
Yes, Vishak.
Will you?
In
I've
case
been
in this
part of it.
situation we can correlate with the notice period. We have a time to just replace the person. Yeah. So
That's it.
yeah, that is the thing. What we can correlate. Yeah.
But bond is more of, Clement, you have told about bond. That is more of an aggressive style. That will not work. Okay. That will work, but that is more of a, you know, bonded labor like that. Okay. That is not the thing. We have to, I told, you know, people should stay with us. It's not something which we can do compulsorily. I'm conducting all your certificates. You cannot leave. That is not the right thing. Why should they leave? We should think about it. Okay. Right from the beginning, we should have someone in our team who don't even think about leaving us in the middle of the project and abandoning us. Okay. Something like that. We have to, our hiring process should start like that. Okay.
There is a joining bonus while people join, so they can retain them for at least 1 year. These are also.
That is also a bonding. You mean to say only after 1 year we'll get the joining bonus, no?
Yeah.
Correct. That is also sort of a, yeah. Okay. Anything else, guys? Everyone clear? Can we move further?
Vishal, this RACI matrix is covered in which of the document?
Properly, there is a RACI matrix. Okay, see, WBS is there. To the right side, it is there in Excel. To the right side, we add more columns. Okay. See, guys, who all are using this, guys? Okay. This is one request I've been telling to this self-organizing team. Why don't you catch up in the evening today? Okay. There are people who are using MS Project, people who are using RACI. Why don't you come up and share this, guys? Others will thank you. Okay, for your healthy gesture. If any of you guys, because I want to put a full stop, this much time only we can dedicate for this slide. Any of you guys using properly a WBS plus RACI combo, please type yes, and are you willing to help? Have a separate meeting, guys. Are you using it, this combination in your office? Don't tell me. There are 100 people listening. I'm sure at least 5 people. See, Clement is using. So Clement, I've already done a review of schedule, correct? No, 4 people. So he'll be happy to do it. Okay. Try to catch up in the evening. Nikita is doing. Okay. So help each other, guys. That is the only way out. Okay, because I don't want to put a template on the screen. The moment I put a template on the screen, no, it becomes standardized. Okay, because I'm the trainer. Okay, but I don't want it to be standardized. This is what is working in, you know, Nikita's company. This is what is working in Clement's company. Like that, you should generalize things. Okay, so ask these people, guys, if you are willing to help. No, set up a separate session, guys. Okay, the Tejas is having everything. Okay, so just ask these things, guys. Okay, take it up offline. Okay, so maybe evening 5 p.m. Catch up, guys. 10 people is enough. Okay, if any of these people who are typing are willing to help, set up a meeting. Okay, I'll put a full stop now. Okay. Now we are moving to a new topic, guys. Just now, you know, there was a concern. Okay, do you remember what was the concern? Like Sushma told, okay, what if team members leave in the middle? I told you know, it is a big problem. Okay, it is a very big problem. Okay, someone is having background noise. Oh yeah, it is Shivkumar. Okay, you're having background noise in your end. That's why I muted. Okay. Coming back to the next one, guys. Team members leaving middle of the project is a big problem, not from a project standpoint of view, from a emotion standpoint of view, psychological standpoint of view. Are you getting? That is what we are going to cover next. What is this topic name? Tuckman ladder. Okay, it's a psychological topic, not at all related to project management. This Tuckman ladder behavior you can see in your family. You can see when you organize a cricket match or a football match or any match which involves 5 to 10 people. You would have literally seen this phenomenon. People from India, you'd have seen it in the movie Chak De. Okay, that's it. Okay, what I'm going to tell you next. What is it, guys? The Bruce Tuckman ladder. Okay. What does it tell, guys? Every team goes through these stages. Okay. Every team goes through these stages: forming stage, storming stage, norming stage, performing stage, and adjourning stage. Okay. Let me elaborate on this, guys. Okay. Hold on. First stage is called as forming stage. Forming stage means what, you know? The team members just get to know each other. They trust one another totally. Do you remember, guys? I would say in this batch also, I can demonstrate Tuckman ladder. You know how? First day of the session, what happened? You guys were introducing each other. I'm from this background. I'm from that background. I have worked in this company. I worked in that company. That you guys were introducing each other. Okay, everyone was like, oh, wow, great. He has worked with this team. He has worked with that company. Okay, fantastic to have you in my batch. That you guys were thinking about others. Okay, just first. Okay, then what happens, guys? Storming. Storming stage means what? That is when real friction develops. You cannot avoid it, guys. Any team, okay, when you form, friction happens. Okay, the blame game, people become very assertive. Are you getting? I know how to do it. Okay, you don't have to teach me. What do you think about my background? You know how many years of experience I have? Like that, and all conversation starts developing. He never sends email confirmation. He never confirms or reply backs to the email. Like that, you will start generalizing. He never picks up phone call. Until and unless you CC his boss, he will not do the work. Are you getting that ambience, what I'm telling? That situation? Most of the teams, you will go through this stage. It is unavoidable. Even in this batch, I will tell you, okay? You know, when it happens, when I discuss the quiz with you people, okay? Now itself, you guys have started, oh my God, Vishak, some questions you say this is the correct answer. Some other question you say that is the correct answer. You're having a concern, correct? So when I discuss the questions also, first 5 questions when I discuss with you, okay, towards the end of the training program, I have that in my plan, okay? Exam prep is totally focused on PMP questions. But when I leave you guys after the training, okay, today is the 3rd week, no? Next week when we come for the training, okay, definitely we will discuss some 5 questions, okay, towards the last day of the session, okay? So we'll spend a lot of time on every question. Trust me. Everyone will tell, no, Vishak, why can't C be the correct answer? Like that and all, you will be getting very, very defensive. You'll be in your adamancy. It's okay. Because you guys were trained in the corporate world or whatever background you are so far, you are adamant so far. So there is a change in mindset needed. That is why you guys are here. So it will take some time. You are a hard nut to crack. Like that we used to tell, no? That's it. Okay. The storming phase is valid in our batch also. Okay. Norming stage means what happens, you know, we will realize that what is the point in fighting like this? We have got only one life, one project. Let us forget about personal issues. Let us work together as a team. Are you getting us? What is a keyword you should note down? Know that realization is called as known. Okay. And then finally, performing means what? The team members work with 100% productivity. Okay. See, in the norming stage, there is no work progress happening. They are just realizing what is the point in fighting. See, in our quiz session also, I will tell you the moment I finish 5 questions, then you will realize. Okay. What is the point in simply, anyway, he will tell everything is a mindset, Vishak will tell. So let us follow this and clear this exam quickly, whether he will tell. Are you getting, guys? That realization, with that, you will start attending the questions future. So your score will improve. Exactly, realization. Finally, performance stage means I'm literally demonstrating this batch, guys, okay? Towards the end of exam prep, I'm still sticking to my commitment, okay? So today we are the 3rd week, no? So next week it will be the 4th week and the exam prep session will be on October. What is that date? 4th and 5th, correct? So 5th of October, once you guys are there with me for the 2nd day of exam prep, you will realize that you guys are in the performance stage. Are you getting it clearly? You'll be very confident. 6th of October, you are fit for the exam. I'm telling you. 6th of October, you are fit for the exam, provided you're doing that homework, what is needed. Okay, 100% productivity of your team. So you guys, even before I starting to explain, some of you guys will explain why A cannot be the correct answer, why B cannot be the correct answer. Literally, you will see. I don't know who all that will be, but 4 or 5 people in this batch will answer more beautifully than me. That makes me happy. Are you getting, guys? That perfection is the performance stage. And finally, adjourn, because every project has got a full stop. No need to feel sad. We are also putting a full stop. Okay. But I told no, our relationship will continue, but officially we are telling today we are stopping the project. Okay. That is what is adjourn. Team members complete their assigned work and they will be moving to some other project. Okay. Sometimes it is also called as morning stage. Okay. They say bye to each other. Is that clear, everyone? Adjourning stage. Okay. Sometimes what happens, you have to release some equipments or documents also in the adjourning stage. Okay. See, sometimes client facing roles, you may get a different laptop. You may get a RSA, dongle, internet dongle, everything. So that all things you have to return it back to the cloud. And one more important thing you have to do as a project manager. One more thing is, let me tell you each and every stage what you as a project manager can do. Okay, you also think along with me. Okay, in a forming stage, what a project manager can do? Organizing ice-breaking session, because everyone is in a non-linear direction. Can you imagine this creative diagram what I'm putting on the screen? The team members are like this. Okay, but once you organize an ice-breaking session, everyone will have a clear direction. Is that clear? So that is what you can do as a project manager in the forming stage. What you can do in the storming stage, you cannot say, hey guys, don't fight, peace. That is not the need of the hour. Indirectly, what you should do, you should organize team building activities. Okay, ice breaking in the forming session, are you getting? In the storming stage, team building activities. Okay, taking team members, hey, today no work, guys. Let's go to an on-site resort. Let's celebrate. And then let's get back to work tomorrow. Like that, and all you will decide. Sometimes, sorry to tell you some truth, okay? There are some team building agencies. What they will do, they will come up with some fancy games, okay? In that games, they will have some script already defined. Because I, as a project manager, I will tell, see, these two departments are having some friction, or these two departments are having a close collaboration. Like that, when I tell some details, based on that, they will devise some games. You will feel that they are doing it for your fun, but that is not the purpose, okay? The purpose is to develop your warm bonding. Okay. So that all things happen in storming phase, guys. Another thing which happens in storming phase, have you heard about this co-location? Co-location means bringing people under one roof. You can bring people from different countries, assemble at a single office for a week, for a month. That is what you can do as part of co-location. Okay. Another thing you can do as co-location is, even within the same office, I've done it, guys. Even within the same office, you can bring people to work in a same room and then make sure that they are working together. They are having a feeling of being a project team, rather than telling that I'm from procurement, I'm from operations, etc., etc. Is that clear? That's what it is. Okay. Is that clear? So this is what you can do in the storming phase. What about norming stage? Norming stage is, they are in the right direction. See, did you see here this non-oriented arrows? Now what happens? They are in you are providing a direction to them. Okay. That direction, you have to drive them further. Okay. Yes, you guys are right. You guys work together. Okay. Let's say 10 people are there. 3 people have got a clarity. So that 3 people session you facilitate. Are you getting? Drive them further. Now performance stage, what you will do? No emotional support needed, because they are confident. They are a self-organizing team in the performance stage. So your role is more into tracking, reporting, etc. So there is a topic we are going to discuss, guys. That topic is called as earned value management. Okay. So the tracking, reporting, everything you'll do in the performance stage. Is that clear? Finally, adjourning stage, I told, motivating team members, celebrating the success, giving due recognition to the team members who have contributed well. All these are job of a project manager in the adjourning phase. Okay. See, let's say 2-3 team members, they have worked a lot. So what we should do, we should give a certificate of appreciation with the CEO sign, something like that. That is what makes them happy. Ultimately, at the end of the project, salary they will get. Are you getting, guys, all these things? Any questions you guys have? Any questions? Okay, just give me a moment, guys. Okay. Hi all. Yeah. So let's start, guys, to the new topic. Okay, we are done with this Tuckman ladder. Everyone clear with it? Any doubts on it? Nothing, no? Okay, please be in the video. Don't turn off your videos. So next is let's move to a new topic. Okay, the new topic is EVM. Are you guys ready to listen? Please. Okay, please be in the video. This is a little bit mathematical intensive. I want your participation in the video. Please turn on your videos. Okay, everyone. Earned value management. Okay, can we start? So earned value management is a beautiful topic which is heavily applicable in predictor. Please listen. Earned value management is heavily applicable in predictor. Okay. So what happens, there are three keywords in this earned value: planned value, earned value, and actual cost. Shall we start, guys? Please listen. I want your participation. Turn on your videos. Okay. First, let's talk about planned value. Everyone listen, guys. So in this planned value, all of you know about this WBS. All of you, WBS stands for work breakdown structure. We have a structure like this. And then what do we do? This is a repeat discussion. I am sure many of you will be able to remember. Okay. In this, what did I tell? We estimate the cost of each and every work package. Correct, no? So let's say the cost of this work package is $8. The cost of this work package is $12. Then this is $10. This is $15. Like that we estimate the cost. Okay. And then what do? We do this rolling up. Correct, no? What is that called as? This entire experience, what I told you, this is called as bottom-up estimating.
Bottom-up.
Do you correlate? Everyone in this batch correlate, no? Bottom-up estimating. Okay. Now, from this bottom-up estimating, we also estimate the timeline. Okay. Let's say this in week 1, this in week 2, this in week 3. Like that, we estimate the timeline out. So up to this much was already completed in this batch. Hope all of you remember. And I also told you guys to create a table. What is the name of that table called as? Planned value table. Okay. Do you remember, everyone? Planned value table. And what did I tell? Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay, you keep adding it. Okay. So what happens? Let's say week 1, what is the value we'll write here now? 8. Week 2, you will add 20. Week 3, you will add 30. And week 4, you will add 45. Okay. Like this, it keeps on increasing. Okay. Till the end of the project, correct? Everything in this is now only 4 items I've done. But imagine every item in the WBS, we are doing this addition. So what happens? Let's say the week 72 is when the project is getting over. Can you imagine? Week 72 is when this entire project gets over. So what will be the number which is coming here? That number will be the total cost of completing the project. Is that clear? The total cost of completing the project. Okay. Now, earned value means what? What actually you completed. Listen to my grammar very carefully. It's a measure of work performed. Okay. Actual work which is completed. Okay, so please listen, this is a little bit tricky. I want your whole participation here. Okay, whole attentiveness. Don't check Outlook, WhatsApp, anything. Listen carefully. Planned value is what we envisioned. Okay, every month. Okay, let's say in the next today's session, I will finish this topic. This is what is my plan. Okay, today's session, I will finish this topic is my plan. Now, earned value is what actually I completed. Imagine there is a power failure now, or there is an internet disconnection now. What will happen? Will I be able to complete whatever I have planned? I will not be able to. Is that clear? So earned value is something actually we completed. Okay. But the beauty is we measure in terms of money. What is this $8, $12, $10, $15? It is money. You know that, right? So let's say this week 1, I could complete only, let's say, sorry, week 1, I will write $8 equivalent of work completed. In week 2, my dear friends, listen carefully. I want you to type the answer in the chat. In week 2, okay, my team was a little bit lazy. My team was a little bit sick, okay, or there was some power interruptions, or a couple of laptop licenses got expired, something, okay, because of which, are you getting that point? The reasons what I'm telling? Because of which, only 50% of the work, what the team was supposed to do in week 2, they could complete. Here, listen to me what I'm telling. 50% of, okay, what the team was supposed to do in week 2, only that much they could complete. Okay. So that means what is the value I'll write here for week 2?
18.
14. 10.
It is
10.
14, guys. Okay, it is
14.
14. Because 50% of week 2 is
10.
$6.
10.
$6 which we add to 8. Is that clear? Don't add 8 plus 20 and then take 50%. I told you 50% of week 2 stuff. Week 1 is already done. We can mark it as 100% complete. Is that clear? Now, 6 of week 2. Is everyone clear how 6 came? 50% of only week 2. 6 plus 8 is 14. Who all are not clear, guys? Speak up now. If you are clear, type clear in the chat. Only this 14. Are you clear how it came?
We are referring planned value in the above table, Vishak. That's why we have mentioned
Exactly.
18.
18, exactly.
Yeah.
18. How 18?
No, actually we
On the
referred week
base,
2 is 20. So 10 is the 50% plus
No, no,
8.
no, no. That is wrong. Understood? No, because it is actually, this is already completed week 1. Okay. What did I tell? In week 2, they could
50%.
complete only 50%. They were sick
So,
or health issue, something like that.
so here week 2 is 20 planned value. That's why we took 10, 50%.
That is wrong, Praveen. Hold on.
Okay.
Listen to me what I'm telling you. Week 2, what they are supposed to do, it's not 20. It is 12 only.
12.
This 8
Okay.
is already done. Okay. 50%
Understood.
of 12 is 6.
6.
Okay.
6
Okay.
plus the
Got it.
previous 8 is already done. 8 plus 6 is 14. Is that
Okay.
clear?
Understood. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm clear now. Yes.
Now what happens, guys? On Friday, I'm having a meeting. Okay, let's say Praveen is my company CEO. Okay, I'm having a meeting with Praveen. Okay, I showed him this table. What will happen? Praveen will be angry at me. What the hell is happening, Vishak? Okay, you were supposed to complete 20 units of work, $20 equivalent of work. Now you are saying you completed only $14 equivalent of work. This is not acceptable. Next week when you come, no, I want to see a progress. If I'm not seeing a progress, I will fire you people, your team, you yourself. Like that until you are scaring me. So what happens? I had a meeting with Praveen on Friday. Okay. The subsequent Monday, early morning, I will have a meeting with my team. And I will tell, boss, guys, this is what happened. I had a meeting with Praveen last Friday. He was really furious. He was really upset that we could complete only 50% of what we were supposed to do in week 2. So we need to catch up, guys. We need to do more work. We need to be aggressive. Like that, I told to my team members. Are you getting? This is what is the role of a project manager. You have to convey that, not cascade that frustration. You have to motivate the team, convey the seriousness, not simply cascade the tension. Are you getting, guys? I have to tell, guys, this is what is happening. We need to work around. We need to work on some plans so that we can complete all the missing thing. And in fact, we can drive to the next level. Is that clear? So what happens in week 3? My team finishes all those spending. How much is spending now? Only $6 equivalent of work, Praveen. Are you clear? $6 equivalent of work is spending. That they will complete. Plus what they are supposed to do in week 3? $10 equivalent of work.
Another
$10.
Another $10.
$10 they are supposed to complete. In fact, to impress Praveen, who is our CEO, what is happening, me and my team decided to do some work from week 4 also. Okay. From week 4, they pulled some work into week 3. Okay. So what happens now? I will write some number, guys. Let's say 5 units of work from week 4. Can you see here in week 4 what I have written? I've written 15. Let's say 5 units of work, they drove into the week 3. So overall, what will happen? 35 will come here.
35.
See, whatever we are supposed to complete so far in week 3, we have completed. Plus, we pulled something from week 4. Is that clear?
But there is a pending work of week 2 was also there, no? So that is
That also we finished. That's what I'm telling you. The 6 plus whatever you are supposed to complete in week 3, 10 plus 5 from week 4. So this to this 14, you add this, you will get this. Is that clear?
So
Everyone clear?
this is cumulative?
Cumulative. That is a beauty. Okay. Everything in this table is cumulative. I repeat, everything in this table is cumulative. Okay.
So
So now what
is also
happens?
cumulative?
PV is also cumulative, 8, 20, 30. Okay. See, in fact, this we discussed. Okay, Manisita, do you remember how did we arrive at the cost baseline curve? Everyone, how did we arrive at the cost baseline curve? It is a cumulative only. Okay, do you remember? Okay, this if you plot this 8, 20, 30, it will look like this. Okay, that's it. So are you clear with this much, guys, up to 35? Now Praveen is impressed. Why? Because my team did extra work than what we have planned. He's happy. Good job, like that he's telling. Okay, are you able to understand, guys, the emotion what I'm bringing in here? This is more of a way to track the progress of the project. Do you agree or not, everyone? Okay. Now, third one, hope these two are clear, guys, planned value and earned value. The third one I'm going to tell is going to be confusing. That is why I'm putting a pause. Are you guys clear with planned value and earned value? I'm keep on asking. Okay. The third one, I assume silence means you guys are clear. Third one, what I'm going to tell is the actual cost. Listen to me, guys. Don't think from your side. Listen to me, because if you haven't worked on it, it will be difficult. Okay. I will tell you two examples, real examples. Okay. One example is, see, we are in the month of September. Okay. In the month of September, okay, I have planned for a client visit in the month of March. Next March 2026. Okay. We have planned for a client visit. Okay. So for the client visit, obviously you have to travel by flight, you have to stay, accommodation and all, no? So you have earmarked, let's say, $1,000. Today, you have earmarked in your project budget $1,000 as a spending for March month. Are you getting? What is the purpose? Client visit. Okay. Now fast forward, guys. Okay. September over, October over, November over, December over, January over, February. In the month of February, you are opening Make My Trip or any site and you are booking accommodation, flight ticket, etc. To your surprise, you know what? The flight charges are exorbitantly higher than what you have earmarked initially. The accommodation is exorbitantly higher, maybe a festival season in the client city. Okay, so a lot of hotels are already booked. Okay, so the 3-star hotel or the 4-star hotel which you have kept, the prices have shooted up. But are you going to drop your dreams of going for the client visit? You have to. It is part of your project delivery. So what will you do? You'll book the flight tickets, you will book the hotel accommodation. But what happened on a real time, instead of $1,000 which you have allocated for the client visit, it became $1,500. Is that clear? Actual expenses, actual cost have become $1,500. Okay. So in your project, planned value, $1,000 only is allocated. So when you complete the client visit and come back, you will say the planned value is $1,000. Earned value is $1,000. Correct? Because that is the work done. But what about the actual cost? Actual cost, you will put $1,500. Are you guys getting that feeling? It is about the real spending, real time spending of the money. So that is why I'm again repeating, guys, earned value is just a measure of work. Even if the language is money here, $14, $35, even if the language is money here, it is just a measure of work progression. Is that clear? Now, coming to the third one, guys, the actual cost, I will tell a different example. Listen, I know you will have a confusion. Shall I tell a different example? Again, we are in the month of September, correct? In the month of September, I have done a couple of interviews for a business analyst, okay? Not just a business analyst, an associate business analyst, okay? Now that associate business analyst, his role is going to start from the month of February or March, okay? His role is going to start from the month of Feb or March, okay? So I've interviewed a candidate. What is his designation, guys? Associate business analyst, okay? And I've interviewed a candidate and rolled out the offer letter also. He will onboard from October. If you roll out the offer letter, 3 months notice period, October, November, December. He will start on working with my company from January onwards. Okay. Now what happened, guys? Towards the month of December, this candidate whom I finalized, no, he put a bomb. Many of you guys do it, guys. Don't do it. Okay. What is that bomb?
You got
another offer. Sometimes they will politely tell, okay. See, I've seen a lot of cases. They will politely tell, okay, sorry, medical condition, emergency in my home, unavoidable circumstance in my home. So cannot take up this opportunity at this moment. Like that, they will tell. But anyway, I got the point. This guy is not going to join by January. So I'm in panic mode in December. Okay. So what I told to my recruiter, I told to my recruiting manager, can you please quickly share some 4 or 5 profiles? By that I've told to my recruiting manager. Okay. So what happened? The recruiting manager shared me some 2-3 profiles. Okay. I interviewed all those 2-3 profiles, but please understand all those are for their category is more like an associate business analyst. I interviewed, but none of them I liked. Is that clear, guys? None of them I liked. Okay. So what happened? I told to my recruiter, do one thing. Let us not worry about budget now. Okay. Let us raise the bar. Okay. Associate business analyst is entry level, you know, right? So let us have a senior business analyst kind of profile. Share me 4-5 profiles. Like that, I told to my recruiting manager in December. Are you understanding? So he shared 4-5 profiles. And I interviewed 4-5 candidates, and one of them I really liked. I asked, hey, are you ready to join immediately from the next month onwards? So the candidate told yes. Is this much clear, guys? Are you with me in my story? Okay. So I hired a senior business analyst instead of an associate business analyst, and he's ready to join from January onwards. So from January onwards, his work is going on. Okay. But what is happening here from January onwards? Do you know?
More
He is
salary.
performing well. He is performing well. But from my project budget, I have to release more salary.
Yeah.
More amount for his salary. Okay. So the actual cost is different from the planned cost. Is that clear? But my earned value will tell yes, 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 yes. Can I tell him, hey, I'm paying you double, man. You work double the working hours. Like that, I cannot tell him. I should give him challenging work. Here, what happened? No, I filled him for an associate business analyst kind of role. So there is a limit in which he can show a magic. Are you getting? See, in this batch, Star Agile, what they are doing, I will tell you the truth, guys. Okay. When I started working with Star Agile, at that point of time, there were 4 other trainers other than me. Total 5. I was one among the 5. And every trainer was allocated 30-35 students. Okay. But then, this is the truth, guys. Okay. See, I should not tell like I'm boasting. Okay. There's a lot of PMP clearing from my batches. Okay. So they started slowly increasing. 30 become 40, 40 become 50, 50 become 60, 70. Okay. I was not paid extra. Okay. Right now I'm standing at 100. Okay. I told enough. Okay. See, there is a limit. Okay. So simply you cannot add. Okay. Because there is good feedback. Okay. It will be difficult. Up to 70, it is jovial. I like it, guys. Okay. 70 to 100, it is good because even now I'm telling you guys to be in the video. I love interaction. Okay. I want you guys to ask questions. Okay. So up to this much, it is quite beautiful, fantastic. Okay. So what is that, guys? So there is a limit to which you can load a resource. They have given me a raise, but not significantly matching with this increase in the count. Are you getting, guys, what I'm talking? Actual cost can be different from the efforts. It can be less, it can be more. Clear, everyone? Speak up. Don't worry. Even if you didn't understand, you have to tell it. That is a trait of a project manager. Okay?
Vaishak, can we say that that actual cost is change in the planned value? So it looks like in that way, right?
Not change in the planned value. I would say change in the actual cost incurred for doing the planned value. You simply don't tell change in the planned value. It is not correct. Okay? Because here there was no change in plan. Okay, Sajal Kumar, we went ahead with an analyst, but it was a senior business analyst. There is no change in the project plan. Are you clear?
Yeah, but we have, we have allocated that like $10. So now that like we are not getting the resource, so we have increased it to like $15.
$15.
So in that case, yeah, in that case, like it's change in plan value, right? Like I don't know. I'm
Scope is not changing. Scope is not changing. Only the cost is changing. So plan is what is a scope? Scope is not changing. Only the actual cost is changing. Clear? Shall we move further? Okay. Now, guys, I will show you on the screen. Can you see an Excel sheet? Don't worry. Some of you guys may not be clear. Okay, Asif, that is what you are going to tell. What is your question? Anything?
Yes,
Feel free to ask.
Suppose if actual value, suppose if plan value is $100 and actual cost is $80. Then it is we need to reestimate the budget or we need to uh, how to balance it. Okay.
Don't worry about balancing. Now we are talking about tracking. Okay, let's go step by step, guys. Okay, so Saroj, also the response is same. Don't worry about from where the money will come. Okay, now what is the purpose of this topic? Earned value management. It's a tracking topic. Okay, let's talk about the tracking. Okay, any questions you guys have? Ekta?
Yeah, so when we allocate planned value for week wise in the previous example, because of certain disturbances, the earned value for those weeks was different. Now, when we arrive at the actual cost, so we can also forecast it going by the trend of week 1, week 2 for earned value, we might exceed the budget or in that particular example. So
Correct.
that
We may
kind of
exceed the budget.
forecasting can be done. No, I'm asking, will the project manager will be able to forecast seeing the trend for the earned value? And
Yeah, that is what we are going. Very correct. We are getting into that. Okay, whatever Ekta you have asked, we are getting into that. Okay. Now, intentionally, guys, I'm not sure how many of you guys are hesitant to tell I'm not clear. It's okay. I'll start fresh. Okay. On the screen, you can see an Excel, no? Okay. So what you should do, no? On this Excel, every day there is a progress. Okay. Can you see here? Day. Intentionally, in the previous example, I told week on week. Now I'm telling day by day. Okay. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, I've allocated $1 equivalent of work. Just imagine one slide I have to make every day. Or just say you're into reading habit. One page you have to read of a book. Okay. So every day you're supposed to read one page. Okay. So that means at the end of 5 days, you would have completed 5 pages or 5 slides. Everyone clear with it? Okay. Now earned means what? What actually I could read. What actually I could prepare a slide. First day I was a good boy. Second day, some issues were there. I was lazy, I was sick, or there was something wrong with my PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint, so I couldn't make completely a presentation. Only 80% I could do. That is why we have written 0.8. Are you clear? 0.8 means $0.8, 0.8 rupee, 0.8 pound. It is not the money spent, it is a measure of work. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is just a measure of work. Okay. Third day it was okay, fourth day it was okay, fifth day I was super productive. Can you see here? Instead of 1, I did 1.4. Now what happens, guys, at the end of 5 days? 5.2. Okay, so I have only one question to you people, guys. Don't worry about anything else on the screen. After this, we'll split for a break. Don't worry. Okay, so when you compare this 5 and 5.2, what you can comment about the project progress?
We are ahead of the schedule.
More than
schedule.
Can I log, guys, everyone in this batch, do you agree ahead of schedule?
Yes.
Everyone in this batch?
Yes.
Okay. Now, that means when you compare planned and earned, you got an idea of being ahead of schedule. Now, what about when you compare earned and the actual cost? See here, first day I spent only $0.8, but I did a work equivalent of $1. Beautiful. Are you getting? Okay. Now, second day, 0.8 only, but I spent S-P-E-N-T. Are you getting the past tense? Hope everyone know the difference, guys. S-P-E-N-T is spent, already happened. I spent $1.2. Third day, it was okay. Fourth day was disastrous, my dear friends. $1 work is done, but I spent $2 from my pocket. Imagine I prepared a presentation. Okay. By the time I finish, my system crashed. So whatever I have prepared, it is not saved. So I have to prepare it again. Or this batch, I forgot to turn on the recording. So one person who didn't attend the session, he is telling, Vishak, I was not there yesterday session. Where is the recording? Or you teach me again the whole topic. Okay. So 4 hours I have to spend again. Are you getting away? My actual cost is, or my actual efforts is double. Is that clear? Now, like this, when I check at the end of 5 days, compare this, guys, 5.2 and 6.2. When you compare this, what can you conclude?
Over
budget.
Over budget.
Over budget.
Over budget. All of you in this batch agree with me? Type yes in the chat, guys. Ahead of schedule and over budget. That's it. As a layman, I want to hear from you people. Nothing else. Okay, Clement, David, go ahead. Any questions you have?
Yeah, my question here would be like when we compare the zone, so this if you have to compare
This is something like revenue, right? That we can forecast. This is what.
No. See, I thought you were using MS Project, no? So I thought you will be comfortable with this. This is not revenue. This is measure of the project progress. Don't tell revenue. We are not business people. We are project managers, Clement. Please understand. This is just a measure of the project progress. You have a WBS. A WBS is split into week on week or month on month. We are just checking the progress of the work. I'm telling you how many slides I'm supposed to cover. That's it. Okay. Don't mingle revenue, profit, and all. This is just a way to measure the project progress. Is that clear, everyone?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I think there is more questions. Deepika, quick.
So I did not understand this. There are two rows in earned value, right? We discussed one day he's able to complete 100%, next day 80%.
0.8. So what we are doing, no? See, I will clarify. Okay, Deepika, you focus only on this row. See, row number 11, row number 9, row number 13. Okay, because this is the cumulative. This is only for your day-to-day tracking. Okay, see, 1 plus 0.8 is 1.8.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that, you are adding up everything here. See, this what I'm highlighting right now from 1 to 1.4. When you add it up, it comes to cumulative value of 5.2. Okay.
But also here, when you are talking, first day he completed 100%, next day he completed 80%, and next day 100%. So 20% of the work which was remaining a previous day is still pending, right? Where it
that will be completed here. Okay. Or it is still pending. It is okay. That will be covered here. Look at after the end of 5 days, what do you feel? Have I completed all my work? Am I more ahead like that? Okay, so that is what is the art of project manager. See, you are a CEO. Okay, Deepika, you are looking only at this crisp 10,000 feet above sea level kind of a visualization. That pending work I completed. That's why at the end of 5 days, I'm standing confidently in front of you guys telling that instead of 5 days of work, I have finished $5.2 equivalent of work. Is that clear, everyone? $5 equivalent of work, I completed $5.2. Okay, Amitabha.
Hi, just wanted to check. For schedule, we just compare the planned value to earned value. That is, what was planned and how much work was done. And for cost, actual cost, we check planned value against the cost that has been done. Like what was
no, Amitabha. For cost, what did we check? Tell correctly. Look at the table. We compared earned and the cost.
Okay.
Not the plan. Okay, please be very clear, guys. I've put 2 braces here. Can you see? For schedule, we compared planned and earned. For actual cost, we compared earned and cost. No confusion here. Is that clear?
Okay, so in case if the cost and earned value both were in the same, like both were 5.2, then it would be like just on budget.
What is that? If the cost is matching with this, then we are exactly on budget. When the cost is matching with earned.
Regardless of what was planned, like planned is 5 and both the earned value and the cost value are 5.2 or 5.5.
That means we are good in terms of budget, but sometimes we may be behind schedule also. Let's say 4.2 and 4.2. That means instead of 5, we did only 4.2. But money wise, we are safe. Clear?
To summarize, if earned value is more than planned value, then we are ahead of schedule. And if actual cost is greater than earned value, then we are over budget.
Over budget. Beautiful. Simple. You have understood it totally. Okay. Now let us do one thing, guys. Let us discuss these 2 formulas, please. I hope everyone in this batch are agreeing with this. Let us not delete this ahead of schedule and over budget. Now, what is written on the screen, guys? Cost variance. What is cost variance? Earned value minus actual cost. Earned value minus actual cost. Okay. Since it is negative, guys, cost variance negative means what does that signify?
Overspent.
The budget.
Overspent. All of you agree? Overspent. If it is positive means within budget.
Underspent.
Okay. Now, same is the case with schedule variance, guys. For schedule variance, what is the formula check here? It is earned and planned we are subtracting. Earned value minus planned value. That is a positive number, correct, no? That is what you guys told ahead of schedule. It's a good thing. So at this juncture, when you look at these 2 numbers, what you can tell about the project costing? Good or bad? Bad. What about the project scheduling? Good or bad?
Good.
Good. That's it. Are you clear with these two formulas? Nothing else, guys. If you understood these two, automatically you will understand this. Feel free to ask Ekta any question.
Yeah, so using this values, we'll be able to plot values on the cost baseline graph where we have
Yeah,
the
we can
budget
do.
at completion.
Yeah, we can do. See, first of all, cost baseline will have only one graph.
Yes.
See, but as the project progresses, you can have earned value curve. This is a planned value curve. All of you agree? Now, as the project progresses, you can have earned value as well as actual cost curve. We'll see it. Okay, but my answer is yes, we can. Okay. Anything else, guys? Anyone?
So
Are you clear with these two
budget at
formulas?
completion is similar to actual cost, right?
No. Budget at completion means what? At the last day of the project. Imagine you are doing a 5-year project. At the end of 5 years, how much you would have spent? As on today, we are envisioning. See this point. This we discuss in the cost baseline, Ekta. See, this point is called as budgeted completion.
Yes.
Clear, everyone? Type clear in the chat, guys. Are you clear with these two formulas which I'm highlighting on the screen? See, these two. Please feel free to ask. Only cost variance and schedule variance, nothing else. Cost variance and schedule variance, are you guys clear? Okay. If that is clear, no? Let's hear from Yaifa also. Last question before we split for a break.
Cost variance is positive, then we are doing good, right?
In
Like
terms of budget, completed. Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of cost or budget. If the schedule variance is positive, we are good in terms of timeline. Okay. Yaifa, speak up. 1 minute. Let's go in the hand raise order, guys. Yaifa.
Yeah, so I understand that if the cost variance minus is overspent and then the schedule variance is ahead of schedule. I get the formula, but then I am still not convinced on the row number 11 if I am not able to do 20% of the task and how I am ahead of schedule.
No, at day 2, we are not ahead of the schedule. When I check on day 5, then only we are telling ahead of the schedule. See, at day 2, when you check, no, that's a good question from her. See, focus on day 2. When you focus on day 2, what is the cumulative earned? 1.8. What is the cumulative planned 2? So on day 2, imagine Yaifa, you are my CEO. If you look at this table, you will tell Vishak you are behind schedule. See, this statistics is possible only on day 5.
So how did we arrive at the 5.2 is my question. How did we arrive at the 5.2?
Because we caught up on 5th day. No, see here, 5th day it was 1.4 earned value. See, we clarify. See, 5th day it was 1.4. So whatever blunder happened on day 2, it got balanced on day 5. Can you see here?
No. How did even I arrived at 1.4?
Because the team did something else. Okay, some extra work. See, don't get into how. Is your question how that 1.4 came? Don't worry about it. I will tell you. I told you, imagine 10 slides I'm supposed to prepare on day 5.
Applying any formula here?
No formula. It is based on the WBS work package. Listen, simple example. See, I don't want to tell a formula. I want to tell in a particular situation. Imagine for every slide, $1. Okay, Yaifa. 10 slides means $10. But what if I did 14 slides on that day? Then my earned value will be $14. Clear? Clear?
Trying to do the summation of column C, D, E, and F, and when not getting that 1.4, it is only 3.8 because and then cumulative also.
No, 3.8 is coming. No, see here, when you add this 3, it is coming to 3.8. See here. When you add this much, it is coming to 5.2.
So from that 1.4, how did I arrive? How did we arrive? Is what my question.
1.4 is listen. See, you are thinking something else. You have to listen. On day 5, I was supposed to complete 10 slides. Listen, but I completed 14 slides. For every slide, $1. Okay, so the planned value will be $10. But if I completed 14 slides, what I will put? Earned value will be
$14.
That's it. That's a simple logic I used. Like that in project, you completed something instead of something else. You completed more. Clear?
Okay.
See, don't worry about how did we arrive at it. That is what it can vary. In a pharmaceutical company, it will be different. In a cement manufacturing company, it will be different. In an aerospace company, it will be different. What I'm telling you is this is just a tracking tool. How did we arrive at 1.4 is up to you. I told a simple example. Okay, everyone?
No, I was doing the mathematical calculation and the row number 10. Then I was not getting 1.4. So that
Now
is
you got it, no? There is no logic of it. Somehow you got 1.4 internally.
Okay, then fine then. And then
Okay, there is no
5.2 also somehow I am able to do.
No. 5.2 is there is a logic. It's a cumulative. See here in Excel, sum of all this. Sum of all this is 5.2. See.
Okay.
See, look at this formula. C10 to G10. See.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Vishak, we should focus more on either it is ahead of schedule or it is behind the schedule or it is underspent or
Over
overspent.
budget. That's
Instead
it. That's the purpose of
focusing
this
on
tool.
the
That's the purpose of this tool. Simple. Okay, we'll split for a break, guys. I don't want to overload you guys too much. Okay, because after break, I will cover these two formulas and a couple of more things are also there. Okay, any questions you guys have? Don't worry. Okay, we'll be in this slide only. Okay, we'll revisit from this graph only. Any questions you guys have? Feel free to ask. Can we continue further? Okay. So we are in this topic, guys. What we were doing before the break, do you remember? We were doing earned value management. And one question, let me ask you guys at this juncture. Okay. The question is, I have told about earned value management on the day 1 or day 2 of the batch. Do you remember in what context I told? Don't remember? Come on, guys, tell me. No one have noted, and I told you I'll ask this question also. In what situation I told?
Cost baseline.
Cost baseline.
No.
FRD. Scheduling. Scheduling, like while we were doing the schedule part.
No. No one remembers. I told I will discuss it later, earned value management. I didn't tell two terminologies, guys. At least that you should have noted down. I didn't explain two terminologies.
Funding limit
Funding limit reconciliation.
Variance analysis and trend analysis.
What is that?
Variance analysis and trend analysis.
Cost variance.
Variance analysis and trend analysis. Correct, no? So these two topics I didn't discuss. Now, is there a point to discuss it? I think you have already understood. Why? Because what is that we are doing here? We are doing a trend analysis. We are doing a variance analysis. Is that clear, guys, everyone? That's it. Okay. So variance analysis and trend analysis, as the name itself suggests, what are we doing? We are measuring month on month. We are measuring week on week. What is the progress in the project? Do you guys agree or not? Correct? From the cost point of view and from the schedule point of view. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, if you have raised your hand. Okay, nothing. Okay.
So can you please repeat variance and trend, please, once again?
See, what I was telling is we spoke about it in the scope topic. There is nothing to repeat. Okay, what I was telling is, what is the purpose of this tool called as EVM? We are measuring the trend or we are measuring the
variance. Okay.
Variance. Okay, clear? Shall we continue further to the next two topics? CPI and SPI. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now, nothing new, guys. Don't think, oh my God, another 2 new formulas I have to learn. That don't think. It is super easy. Only thing is the previous formula had a subtraction symbol. That is being replaced by a division function. Okay, so CPI is earned value by actual cost. SPI is earned value divided by planned value. Very logical, guys. CPI, what is CPI meaning? Cost Performance Index. Can you see here? So it is a ratio, okay? It is a ratio of what is the work done divided by what is the money spent. Okay, if that ratio is less than 1, what does that mean? If that ratio is less than 1,
Over budget. Over budget.
bad. Okay, over budget, correct. If that ratio is greater than 1, that is good. Do you guys agree? Same is the case with schedule performance index. What is it? Earned value divided by planned value. That means what is the work output divided by what is the work which was planned. If it is greater than 1, that means we are good in terms of schedule. If it is less than 1, we are bad in terms of schedule.
Vishak, what I have read is when these both are CPI and SPI equal to 1, then it is told as optimum. Is it?
Yes.
Is it that fact?
Per budget as per.
What is that?
Yeah.
When CPI and SPI are both equal to 1, here we're talking about less than 1 and more than 1. When it is equal to 1, it's
Equal to 1 is everything. Everything is going as per the plan. Okay, Abhishek. If it is equal to 1, that means whatever I prepared, my project timeline, my WBS, my cost budget, everything is happening as per the plan. That's it. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So shall we continue, guys? Sushma, quick.
So, I mean, if there is a scenario wherein we are finishing project within the timeline, I mean, ahead of timeline, like you said, more than 1 is good or equal to 1 is that we are, I mean, everything is going perfect. So which scenario is the best when we are overperforming?
This is what
or
I'm
we
telling.
are
See,
equivalent?
no. See, equivalent is okay, but overperforming is better. See, this is the best scenario. See here, CPI greater than 1, SPI greater than 1. Okay, that means we are ahead of schedule and within the budget. And this is the worst. What is the worst? We are behind the schedule and over budget.
But being on schedule also talks about good forecasting and planning, no?
Oh, that is correct. Okay, so that is also a good point. I have seen cases in which, this is a proper case. Okay, what Sushma is telling. Okay, there was a case in an automobile company in India only. Okay, the production, there is something called as business planner. Okay, they forecast how many cars will be sold in the upcoming years. Okay, so one business planner was fired. Okay, what was the reason? He forecasted that next year there will be 1,000 cars being sold, but the market demand was 2,000, 3,000 cars. So that is also not good. What I'm telling is this is the best. Okay, but this is happy only. No, nothing to worry. Okay, clear, everyone? Any questions you guys have?
It is also to mitigate the risk if these both are ahead.
What is that? Sorry?
If the schedule performance is way ahead, so it will also mitigate the risk that if we lose time on some stage, we can recover that.
We can recall it. Okay, that's the point. Okay, see, when the SPI is greater than 1, that means, okay, we have, if something goes wrong, we have time to rectify, bring it back. When we are good in SPI, what does that mean? We have got more money to spend. Like that and all. Are you getting a feeling, guys, everyone? That's it. Okay, so moving to the next topic, guys. Hope everyone's doubt is answered. Okay, this much only I have to tell in this SPI, CPI. Okay, so if you allow me, I will switch back to our presentation. Okay, see. This is where we were in. Okay, intentionally I switched my screen to a Excel spreadsheet. Okay, now one question you guys will have. This is the graph you are referring to. I think one of you guys asked this graph, no? See,
Can we
this
get the Excel sheet?
Not needed. I will tell you. Okay, unwanted thinking is not needed. Okay, for this topic, it is super easy. Okay, invest your time in something else. Okay, unless you are getting into hardcore predictive projects and all, you don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so hold on. Okay, can you see here on the screen? Can you see this orange color graph is the planned value curve? And today we are in which month of the project? Do you know? 7th month over. We are in the 8th one. That is why we have the data of planned value and earned value and actual cost only up to 7 months. Okay, clear?
This is what is called as S curve.
S-curve, yes. This is spoke, okay. Now you're asking, we spoke about this. This is called as S-curve, okay. I told it in the cost topic. Okay, cost baseline is an example of S-curve. Okay. So shall I move further, guys? Now the next is, we are done with these 4 formulas, okay. Don't get panicked, okay. So I will tell you one point, guys. Maybe I'll go back to the previous slide itself, okay. I'll tell you one simple problem, okay, which will come for the PMP. I know that is what is going through your mind, okay. He told it is easy. But what if this type of questions comes in the PMP? This is what you guys are worried. I know that, okay. So I'll tell you one question, guys, okay. The question is, listen to me carefully. Imagine you are managing a 10-month project. The project budget is $1,000. We are in the 4th month. 50% work is done. We are in the 4th month. 50% work is done. Money spent so far is $650. Money spent, S-P-E-N-T, spent so far is $650. Okay. Comment on the project health. That's it. Okay. Comment on the project health means?
It's on track. Very good.
CPI and SPI.
It's ahead of project.
It's like ahead of schedule, but behind, sorry, over budget.
For budget.
Over budget. Over budget.
All of you guys in the batch agree. Check the chat what Rahul have typed. It is ahead of schedule and overspent. Okay. Are you getting it? I know this is super easy, but try to get it mathematically. Okay. So what is the planned value here, guys? 4th month means planned value is $400. Just an easy theoretical question. Okay. 50% work done means earned value will be $500. Actual cost is $650. Enough. You can compare, no? Any questions you guys have? Don't worry beyond this, please. Okay, that's my request. Okay. Now, 2 more. Everyone clear? No? Type clear in the chat. Anyone left confused? Left out? Feel free to ask. Don't be hesitant.
Actually, yeah, I have one doubt.
Go ahead.
Sir, it's very linear in these examples, I know. But in normal, in an automobile, for example, gateway-wise budget consumption will be different. It's not that simple.
Yeah. It is not that simple. Very correct. That's why I told you for the PMP, it is simple. But in real projects, we have to allocate each and every work package to the corresponding month. That addition is not that linear. But you don't have to worry about it. Is that clear?
Yeah, exam perspective.
Yeah. So have you worked on it, Ashoka, earned value management?
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, 1 sec. One sec. Are you asking me to wait? Sorry, I didn't get it. What was he telling? Yeah, okay, sir. Proceed. Let's proceed.
No, I was asking, have you worked with the concept called as earned value management in your work?
Yeah, we've done it, sir.
Which company?
Sir, it's Tata Technologies.
Which one? Tata.
Yeah, Tata.
Great. So then that's what, guys. Okay, again, a topic for you guys to discuss. Okay, so if you have any template, no, delete all the confidential data and show to the team how did you track the progress. Okay, did you use exactly CPI, SPI, and all, Ishuka? Or what is that?
So normally, I mean, we don't get to see that. We don't get to work on that, but we could see the progress. So I will try to dig the information. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now let us move further, guys. Okay. So now the next one is, I'm going to introduce a new topic to you. Estimate at completion. Okay. Revised budget. Estimate at completion, also called as revised budget. Okay. So please understand, guys. Okay. I will tell you one situation. Please listen. Don't read the definitions. Listen to me what I'm telling. Okay. So imagine you are doing a project. Okay. I would say 2 people in this batch are doing a project. Okay. Let's say one is, okay, Ashoka. Okay. And the other person is Sushma. Okay. You 2 are doing 2 different projects. Okay. I am the sponsor. Okay. I'm the project sponsor. Okay. Vishak is the project sponsor. Okay. So what is that, guys? Initially, I have agreed to both of you people that, okay, I will be the sponsor and I will pay each one of you $1,000. Okay. Now, initially we had a kickoff, okay, and after some 2 months, I'm setting up a review meeting with both Ashoka and Sushma. Is that clear, guys? Now what happens, guys? Okay, do you know one thing? Okay, after some 3 months, when I had a review with them, I asked them, what is the CPI? Okay, so Ashoka told, okay, the CPI is 0.8, and Sushma told the CPI is 1.25. Okay, now in the next month also, month on month, I am meeting both Ashoka and Sushma. Okay, so they are sticking to that stand. Okay, Ashoka is telling CPI is 0.8 and Sushma is telling CPI is 1.25. Imagine this is a 4-year project. Okay, now I am asking a question to both Ashoka and Sushma. You know what is that question? Hey, for the last 3 months, you people are showing me a consistent CPI. Okay, are we going to complete the project within the same CPI only? What is the question? Did you understand? Are we going to complete the project with the CPI only? Okay, that means it is not going to change. The trend is not going to change. It is fixed. Okay, so they said yes. So one question I have to you people, guys. Okay, considering this much of the story, what I told, who will finish the project well within my $1,000 budget?
Sushma.
Sushma.
Ashoka, sir.
Ashoka. Ashoka is spending 800 instead of 1,000, right?
No, no, it is wrong. How can you tell?
Less than
See,
one is
CPI
bad.
is 0.8.
Sushma.
CPI is 0.8, guys.
Greater
It
than
is
one is good.
bad.
Okay,
How
my
are you
More than
Greater than
one
one
is
is good.
less
Okay,
than one, more than
CPI
one.
is less than 1. Okay, that means
It's
definitely Ashoka is going to. Definitely Ashoka is. No, Asif, we can say why you are telling we cannot say. That is the beauty of this tool, trend analysis or variance analysis and forecasting tool. You have to say, God would have decided something, Asif, but at this moment, when I look at this data, what you can conclude? Sushma is going to finish the project well within $1,000. Okay, but Ashoka is going to take more than $1,000.
Over budget.
Okay, so how much it is? Okay, that is what we are going to calculate next. Okay, so for that only we have a formula, guys. EAC. EAC is also called as revised budget. Is that clear, guys? EAC is also called as revised budget. Okay, what is that? See this formula, you'll understand. Can one of you tell what is the revised budget for Ashoka? I want to hear. Okay, EAC.
250.
Don't.
1250.
1250 for Ashoka. Okay, and for Sushma it is
800.
800. The data speaks the truth because her CPI is favorable, 1.25, and his CPI is less than 1, not good. So definitely she will finish the project well within the budget. But Ashoka will take more money from me, definitely, if I allow the project to progress. Any questions? Feel free to ask right now. Unmute and speak up, guys. Raise your hand and speak up.
No, what is this BAC?
BAC, budgeted completion, Pankaj. Have you forgotten? This we spoke in day 2 or day 3 of the session. BAC, budgeted completion, the cost baseline. See,
okay.
This point is called as BAC. Do you remember? Check this cost topic. Budget at completion. That means what? How much I would have spent when I complete the project. What is the question? How much I would have spent when I complete the project. That is what is called as BAC.
But
Any
how
questions,
are you
anyone?
getting 1250 divided by 800?
What is that? 1,000 divided by 1.25.
Yeah.
1,000.
Clear? Yeah. Anything else, guys?
Do we have questions where we have to do this mathematics in exam?
Whatever I've told, that's it. Nothing more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Isha, just one silly question it may sound. Why are we calling it BAC? It is not a budget, right? It is it is the cost that is there at the completion, right? Why are we calling it a budget?
Because it is budget, no? For completing the project, when you look at that figure, it will be the total budget for the project.
Okay, so we are forecasting that, okay, with this CPI, what would be the budget for that?
No. BAC is original budget. It is based on the summation of your WBS. Bottom-up estimating, do you remember?
Okay, got it. Sorry, I got
Yeah. Yeah.
Vishak, same way, can we identify the schedule as well? That how many months more is going to take?
Good idea. We can do it. We can come up. Okay, nothing wrong. But that is not there, okay, in our topic. But you can think that mindset is good. Okay. So shall we continue, guys? That EAC formula is clear. Have you noted down the secret keyword, what I've told for EAC? Revised budget. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now moving further, guys, if you don't have any questions. Okay. Now what next is ETC. Okay. EAC is revised budget. Hope you are clear. Okay. What is ETC? ETC means estimate to complete. Note it down, guys, please. Note it down. ETC. Estimate to complete means how much more money needed. Is that clear? How much more money needed? ETC. Okay. So it is nothing but a revised budget minus money spent so far. Think common sense, guys. Don't panic. I will tell you. Okay. See, let's recollect the same people. Okay. Ashoka and Sushma. Okay. So what did we conclude? For Ashoka, the revised budget is 1,250. All of you remember? And for Sushma, the revised budget was 800. Okay. Now, I'm asking one more question to them. Okay. What is the one more question, you know? Ashoka, how much money you have spent so far? Actual cost. So Ashoka says 650. Sushma says 600. What is my question? How much money you have spent? SPENT. Spent so far. Okay. So what happens? It is subtraction. 1250 minus 650. It is 600. What about Sushma? 200. So when you subtract, what does it tell? ETC. How much more money you need. Note it down like that, guys. Simple. Not clear?
Vishak, can you just come again about that earlier part, like EAC?
EAC, that is based on the formula. I thought everyone was clear in that slide. Okay. CAC is original budget divided by CPI. Divide it. 1,000 divided by what was the CPI we wrote for Ashoka? Do you remember? Manisita, did you note it down?
Yes, but why did you consider 1,000?
1,000 was the original budget. I wrote everything on the screen. BAC was 1,000. It was an assumption.
Okay, got it. Now it's clear. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else, guys? Are you clear?
AC is the actual cost.
Actual cost is the actual, AC is the actual cost. Tell it as money spent so far, SPENT. Okay. Turn on your videos, guys. Don't turn off your videos, everyone.
So this forecasting and calculation is done during the execution phase or monitoring phase?
Execution and monitoring phase. Okay. Execution and monitoring phase. Okay. Don't split it. Okay. Because execution is connected with monitoring. Okay. See, whenever we are driving a car, are you checking the traffic or are you driving? It's a very tricky question. No? You're doing both execution as well as monitoring. There is no separate distinction there. Okay. Please understand. What else? But this is done in the not done in the planning phase. Okay, Ekta, that is very clear. Because in the planning phase, there is no progress in work. Okay, what else?
Vishak, I missed that AC actual cost. How did we came back to 650 and 600?
That is, I didn't explain. That's why. Simply, I asked both Ashoka and Sushma how much you have spent so far. So what they did, they just checked from their pocket all the bills and all, and they made it into an Excel spreadsheet and they added everything and told me. This is a flight expense, this is a travel expense, this is a consultant, I've paid this much fees, this is the money I have spent so far, like that. Okay.
Vishak, just a doubt. This 1250 and Sushma 800, that was the same amount, right? What they have spent it.
No, that is the estimated completion, revised budget, guys. Okay, so what was the question I told? What if this trend continues like this, Ashoka? What if this trend continues like this, Sushma? Like that I have asked, okay, what if? Then what will be the budget at which we will complete the project? Please understand the story, guys, clearly. Okay, feel free to ask. Any other questions, quick?
Vishak, how can we relate this to agile projects?
Don't relate it. Simple answer. Okay. This is applicable in predictive. Okay. Otherwise, what is the point in telling predictive, agile, and all? Okay. So agile is not based on plan-driven method. Okay. It is based on backlog. So don't relate it. Simple answer. Okay. So next slide is coming, guys. In that case, what will you do in agile? That will be your next question. That is coming in the subsequent slides. Okay. But this is applicable only in predictive. Can I move further, guys? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So now, this much discussion what we had was related to predictive. Now, as one of you guys asked, okay, how about it for agile? In agile, we don't directly calculate money spent, budget, etc. Please understand the goal. Agile is how quickly we can go to the market, incremental delivery, early go to market, then customer value. These are the things. Agile is more about welcoming changes. You know that introduction. Are you getting it very clearly? Okay. So let us talk. Okay. Okay. Now the next is, guys, I'm going to tell about burn up and burn down chart. So please, guys, I'm repeating again, EVM is applicable in predictive, but this burn up and burn down are applicable in agile. Note it down. Okay. So first I will zoom the screen, guys. Okay. I will zoom the screen. Okay. So on the screen, you can see on the x-axis, what is there on the x-axis, guys?
Days.
It is days. Okay. Number of days, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, up to day 10. Okay. And along y-axis, what is there? We have got the count of story point. Okay. Work completed or story points completed. I'm yet to explain this term to people. Some people in this batch, they already know. They're 10 times more expert than me. Okay. When it comes to story point. Okay. I'm not from that background. I'm telling you the truth. But for the others, I will clarify, guys. Okay. In lesson 4. Now we are in lesson 3. Okay. In lesson 4, I will clarify about this story points. Okay. But for the time being, what you should think about story point? Story point is just a measure of work. Okay. So story points work done means what? How much work is done? Is that clear? So when we started our journey, guys, okay, this is more applicable. First of all, guys, these two charts, what you see on the screen, burn down chart and burn up chart. These are more applicable in agile, particularly in the Scrum framework. Okay. So here you can see along the x-axis day 1 to day 10. That means we are referring here to a 2-week sprint. Okay. Here we are referring to a 2 weeks sprint. Okay. So right from day 1, okay, imagine we are drawing a graph. Okay. That means every day my team is planning to complete. Listen very carefully, guys. Every day my team is planning to complete. See here, day 1, somewhat 2, day 2, 5 story points, day 3, 10 story points, day 4, 14 story points, like that. Okay. By the time the 10 days project get over, they would have completed close to 37 story points, 37, slightly above 35. Okay. They would have completed. What is that language I'm using? They would have completed. Is that clear? They means I'm referring to the self-organizing development team. They would have completed 37 story points equivalent of work. Is this much clear, everyone? Don't worry about story point. I will clarify it later. I will not let you go like just like that. Okay. Next day, I will clarify. Okay. Now, this is the ideal situation. Okay. Red color graph. But what happened in reality, you know, my dear friends? What happened in reality is like this. See here. Don't look at this graph, guys. Something else I'm drawing. See, look at that. This is the actual. This is the actual. Okay. Now, at this point A and at this point B, A and B. Okay. I want you guys to tell, guys, at which point the team is ahead of the schedule. Think logically and tell.
B.
B. All of you clear?
Yes.
Why B? Because More work is completed. Are you getting that past tense? Done means completed. More work is completed than planned. Okay. So at B, we are ahead of the schedule. Everyone agree?
Yes.
Now, did you notice one place where there is no much progress? See, this region. We say flattened, plateau. Are you able to understand these English terms? Plateau, flattened, like that, okay? That means, can you say that, oh my God, my team didn't work on that day? Can I conclude like that? No. Maybe they were working, maybe they were brainstorming, but there is no measurable completion. See, for example, you guys, your family members will be asking you, what is this happening? Last 4 weeks, you are attending the session. What are you going to achieve? You will tell, wait, correct, no? After 2 more weeks, I will be PMP certified. This is what you will tell. Are you getting it, guys, what I'm telling? So some things you cannot measure week on week. What are you doing? Okay, maybe it needs a culmination. Just like that, on day 4, nothing is happening measurably, visibly, but the team is working. So such situations we call as spike events. What is that we call it as? Spike. Is that clear? Such events we call as spike. Okay, everyone? Everyone clear? So in the actual PMP, don't relax, guys. Actual PMP, you may get a question like this. They will ask you which point the team is behind schedule, which point the team is ahead of schedule, at which point there is no measurable progress, which point is a spike region, everything they will ask. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. So spike, as if spike is a moment of stagnation. Please listen. Okay. There is no measurable work happening. The team members are working, but is there an increase in the work completed? Imagine this slide. I'm keep on explaining. Okay. Can I tell that this slide is completed today? Maybe still some doubt is there. So tomorrow also I'll complete. Tomorrow means next Saturday. So till that moment, this slide is not completed as if. Are you getting? So it will be horizontally flat. Can you imagine? But the moment I complete this slide, I can say this. It's increasing. Is that clear?
Why have we used the word spike? Like spike
That
basically.
I don't know. I understood. Okay. I also don't know. Okay. Maybe there are a lot of experts here. Okay. Tell guys. Okay. So this is, I'm just told, no, I've seen this in Scrum teams while I was working with Ola, but I don't have a first-hand experience in it. Why do you call it spike, guys? That word itself is having a different meaning. Don't you know that?
I guess
Come on, Agile
maybe,
experts.
I guess maybe after that moment, the graph is going to spike.
Maybe that. Okay. There is a stagnation, but wait and see. Like that. Okay. Like Tejas is telling. Okay. Wait and see. Next month, I'll be PMP certified. Don't think I'm simply watching the TV monitor, laptop monitor. Correct? No, Tejas? That's what you'll tell. Okay. Weekend, you are watching the TV monitor, laptop monitor always. That your family members are telling. If you prove them, okay, you'll have a spike by the next week. Clear, guys, everyone? So this is called as a burn-up chart. Okay. Don't turn off your videos, guys. Turn on your videos. How many times I request toward a session, guys? Okay. We are approaching towards the end of the session. If you are lazy now, you will reflect that laziness in the actual PMP also. Okay. And we are project managers, extroverts. Okay. So please turn on your videos. Okay. More people turn on your videos. There are 100 participants here.
Vishak, spike is only upward.
Like it's flat.
No. Spike is a horizontal thing. No. It's not about upward, downward. It's just a horizontal thing. Okay. It's a horizontal line.
We usually use this spike mode as a prototype creation, POC.
Anything. Maybe brainstorming. Why think about prototype, all those. Think of a brainstorming. 1 hour we are going to discuss what is the way forward. What is the action plan further. We can call it as a spiking. Okay. Now, shall we move further, guys? What you see on the screen, this is called as a burn down chart. What is this thing called as? Burn down chart. What is this burn down chart, guys? Okay, there is a graph like this. See here. That means we are thinking from the reverse analogy. Have you heard about the saying, glass is half full, glass is half empty, like that? Same thing, okay? So the previous case, we are talking about work being completed. Here we are talking about work remaining. Okay, some people know they are complacent. Oh, these all I achieved in life. Some people will tell, this is all I am yet to achieve in my life. Both are good. I'm not going to tell one is better. Okay, so something like that. Story points remaining. Okay. So story points remaining means what? You can see here. Okay. We are starting from when we started the day 1 of the session, we had 37 story points. Okay. but the team is continuously working every day. That means towards the end of the 10th day, there will be 0 story points remaining ideally. Are you getting the math of it? Nothing will be remaining. Okay. Now, it is about the work remaining. Are you understanding? See, today I'm telling guys, 60 slides is remaining. We are in slide number 37, correct? Next Saturday, I will tell 20 slides are remaining. Next Sunday, I will tell another 10 slides are remaining. Are you getting that feeling, guys, what I'm telling? The work remaining should keep on decreasing as time progresses. Correct, everyone? So that is what it is. Are you clear? Now, what about the reality, my dear friends? The reality is a different curve. Don't look at this, guys. I'll draw a different curve. Like this. Clear? Now I'll ask you 2 questions, okay? Point A and the point B. And point B. Okay. You people tell me, guys, at which point the team is ahead of schedule, please.
Point A.
B.
Point
A.
A.
B.
Guys, we are talking about work remaining, story points remaining. So when will you feel happy, guys? When the work remaining is less. That's it. Okay. So at B, we are ahead of schedule. What is the confusion, guys? Why are you thinking it wrongly? We are ahead of schedule at B. Okay. Any questions?
So at point A, work remaining is how much? 20, right? Compared to point B.
Number of days is also
Day is progressing. No, see, this is our plan. See here. So we are
Okay.
talking about how
With
much we are
respect to the
performing with
B.
respect to the plan. Okay, this reference line you have to consider. Okay. Asif.
At the point A, the work remaining is 20, right? And the right?
See, that is what same question which Harish also asked. We are not checking against the past. We are checking against the trend. Okay. See, this is what ideally should be remaining, but we have got more work remaining, Asif. Are you clear?
Yes.
Any questions on this? Feel free to ask, guys. Quick.
So the difference between both the graphs is one is actual, the other one is just, planned. That's all, na?
What is that?
No.
So the difference between both the graphs, na, one is basically what is achieved by what day, another is what is pending by what, and what is expected when we'll be completing it. That's all.
Burn down represents work remaining, and burn up represents work completed. That's it.
That's it. Okay, think like that. Burn down is talking about work remaining. Burn up is talking about work completed. Okay?
Completed.
In burn down, it's other side of the half in the same hourglass.
Do we
What is
have
that?
spike here also?
Yeah, you tell me where is the spike?
That
Here.
the flattened curve, right?
Yeah, of course. Spike means there is no measurable work, but there will be something after the spike time gets over. See, this is a spike. Okay. So these 3 are important, guys. They will ask in the PMP exam. Super easy questions. Okay. Whatever I'm telling important, please listen. Okay. Don't do unwanted research on EVM and all because I know it is not important. Okay. Any questions, anyone?
So at that spike time, it is not delivering any value.
Don't tell not delivering any value. It is not
No,
delivering any
in the
measurable.
burn down.
No,
burn
both
down
the
chart.
cases don't tell there is no value. There is no measurable work. Okay. See, Harish, you are attending this session. Your family members are telling time is running up. Simply you are attending something, no value. Like that, you cannot tell. There is value, but that is not measurable. Okay, 2 weeks you give me time. Like that you are telling. Okay.
So Google says there's a spike in knowledge and clarity. That's the reason why it is called spike.
Some sort of knowledge or clarity we get during the spike event. Very good point. Okay. Anything else, guys, from agile background people? Speak up. You people have to share your experience rather than me keep on telling. Hello.
For example, during sprint work, if someday there is a server down because of which testing is on hold. It is not we are not performing the testing, but in background we are writing a test cases, documentation work is in progress. So we are doing something we have for our work, but it is not measurable because the execution part is not there. So
Not there.
on board there will not be any measurable work. What I can correlate here.
Next time. Ah, that is what is a spike.
Yeah.
Clear, everyone?
That is a spike, yeah.
Yeah. Shall we move further, guys? This much time only we have dedicated for this. Okay. Any questions you have? Hello, mic testing. Or type clear in the chat.
Yeah, because I'm just
Okay. So let's move further, guys. Okay, in the interest of time. Now, what you see on the next slide, Ekta, what it is?
Yeah, one question. So sometimes when we are finishing certain work and that categorized for wastage, will those story points be still plotted against that work remaining chart? Because initially it was planned, because now the change of priorities, because of the change of priorities, that work is not value add from a business standpoint. So are we still going to plot it?
No, my point is we are talking about agile. In agile, we plan for stories 3 weeks. Okay. So in that, there is no question of business value addition or something. Whatever we have agreed in the beginning of the sprint, we'll deliver. We don't consider about is someone benefiting or not. That all we'll do it at feature level. For a sprint, are you getting this? We do it at sprint level. See, did you notice in the previous slide? It was day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. I don't care about business value. I was supposed to do these many tasks in 2 weeks. I've done it. So don't combine business value here. It will only confuse you more. Okay. See, whether you get a job or not, it's not my aim now. Okay, after PMP. Now my aim is to finish this topic. Are you getting it? Business value is a secondary output of that. Okay. So that should not be used as a measure to track the progress of the project. Are you guys getting the language? Yes, next Ashoka.
Sir, yeah. Sir, actually, within the 10 days of next 10 days of sprint plan, okay, I have 4 tasks to be completed. Okay, that is the pending things. Okay, in the mid, since Agile is all about welcoming changes, so if any changes comes, how to map?
I'll clarify in the next slide. Agile is not about welcoming changes on a daily basis. First, unlearn that. Okay. Simply people know they will take it for granted. Agile means welcoming changes. No, I asked for dosha, now you give me idli. It's not like that. Okay. It's about asking every day what do you want for the breakfast. Think like that. Rather than planning for 6 months. Okay. Once you start working on a sprint, we don't disturb an ongoing sprint. Come on, guys, note it down, everyone. Once you start working on a sprint, we don't disturb an ongoing sprint. It will go. Because that is only 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, or 4 week. You're talking about big project which goes for 5 years, 7 year and on. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that is what is the difference. Okay. It will be more clear from this particular slide, guys. Did you see this title? What is the title of the slide? Feature chart. Okay. What is this feature chart denoting, you know? See, there is a difference from the previous slide. Okay. In the previous slide, what happened? We had day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. It was within a sprint. Now this is across sprints. Okay. See, this is sprint 1. This is sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So when we started this project, okay, so we had like this. Oh, sorry, not this, guys. We'll start with this. Sorry. So this is 10th sprint. Okay, guys. So when we started this project, okay, project, not sprint. Listen to me very carefully. The product owner, you know, who's the person who updates the product backlog? It is a product owner. Okay. So he had close to 390 features. Can you see here? 390 features. Okay. But as the days proceeded, let's say June, July, August, September, as the days proceeded, what the product owner is doing, he deleted something here from the product backlog. From the product backlog, note it down. He added something to the product backlog. He again added something to the product backlog. He deleted something. He added, he deleted, he added. No changes. He added. he deleted, he added, he further added. Okay, that means over a period of time, when I started, it was 390, correct? But after some 10 sprints, what is the product backlog count? 650. Are you guys understanding this much, first of all? Any doubt? This is about the red color graph. What I have drawn is about the product backlog.
Cannot be the scope creep, right? That cannot be a scope creep because
no,
in
there is.
Agile, yeah.
Agile, we don't have. I will clarify why there is no scope creep. Okay. Anyway, this is the backlog. No one is forcing you to do it. Is that clear? This is about the work remaining backlog in the product backlog. Okay. Now, listen to me carefully, guys. Okay. This is a beautiful slide which captures the agility. Believe me, there's a beautiful slide which captures agility. Okay. Now, I will use green color, guys. What is this green color denoting? You know, this graph. This graph denotes the number of features completed by Scrum team. Okay. See, one trick which I have, guys.
Initially, target 400, but end of work we finish 650. This is what we are presenting here.
No, what is that you are asking? See, hold on, Arpit. Okay, let me finish. Okay, this is the work completed by the team across multiple sprints. Okay, listen, guys, don't ignite your thought process. It will only confuse. Okay, see, what is this green color graph telling? It is about the work completed every sprint. Okay, why this is a uniform line compared to the red color graph? Do you know, Arpit? Why this is a uniform line compared to the red color graph?
The stories.
Because team is
Because
working.
the team is continuing. Yes, very correct. The team is continuously working. This team is working for a fixed duration, also called as time boxing, and their capacity is also fixed. Simply because product owner added something here doesn't mean that the team members will work hard. Oh yeah, product owner added new things, so let's work harder. Nothing like that. They have got a capacity. They have got 5 days in a week. If the sprint duration is 2 weeks, 5 days in a week means how many days,
10 days.
total? 10 days. In a day, how many hours are there? 8 hours. That means 80 hours. Now, out of the, let's say 80 hours, there are 5 developers. Are you understanding? 5 developers working for 80 hours. So how much? 400 hours. Does that mean complete 400 hours a team will be working? No. There is some amount you have to dedicate for meetings, daily stand-up, for sprint planning meetings, sprint review, retrospective, everything. So let me assume it is 20%. So from 400 hours, when I subtract 20%, how much we will get? 320.
320.
320 is the proper time or the capacity for the team to work. 320 hours. So they will commit in every sprint planning meeting. Listen carefully. I'm connecting a lot of things. They will commit in the sprint planning meeting whatever they can complete as a team in 320 hours. That doesn't mean it is exactly a scale type of structure like this. Okay, not a scale type of structure, but it can have little bit variation, but not as high variation as in the red color graph. Is that clear, everyone? Clement, any question?
Yes, Vishak. So the starting point here is like the 390 features. So that would be my starting point when I consider this as a project. That is where I will plan for only those 390, right? So which means for those 390 features, I will plan it to complete in 10 sprints. So the spike in the product backlog, that would definitely impact my project timeline, right?
No. See, the spike are planned brainstorming. Okay, we are thinking how to deliver some work. And first of all, don't introduce the word project timeline. Who said 10 sprints is the timeline? As long as, imagine the product owner didn't add anything here, then this project would have got completed in 8. So timeline concept itself is wrong in Agile. Okay, think of only one sprint. Okay, you have to understand the beauty of agility, guys. See, if you think from a predictive background, it will be difficult. Think from an agile background. Whatever I'm committing in 2 weeks, I will do it. That's all visibility we have in a agile project. Every sprint have got a sprint planning meeting, and there is a sprint review meeting. Next sprint also there is a sprint planning meeting, there is a sprint review. Next sprint also there is a sprint planning meeting, there is a sprint review meeting. Clear?
Project prospective, we should be at the end and start in the end date, no? Then
What is that?
This should be the start and the end date for if you are working on the project. Doesn't matter if it is the agile or the product.
Agile is no. In agile, we have fixed, the time is fixed, not fixed. Okay. Agile is about incremental delivery. Okay. Agile means it's about incremental delivery. Okay. We have the liberty. See, Arpit, you have the freedom to ask the product owner to add new features. See, imagine he's locking at 350, 370 features. Okay, Arpit. Then I can finish it in 8 days. But then don't call it agile. Are you getting? Now for the new additions, this is the new timeline. It keeps changing. Okay. Anyway, I will complete the other one also, guys. The red color and green color, is it clear? Have you noted down like this, guys? Number of features remaining in, sorry, this one did you complete, guys? Red color graph, what did you note it down? Total number of features in product backlog, updated by
product owner.
Like that, you note it down, guys. Please, it's a request. Total number of features in product backlog, updated by PO. This is what you should note down. And what about the green color line? Number of features completed by Scrum team. Clear?
Right.
Now I will use blue color, guys. See, blue. Okay. The blue color denotes what? Think logically. See here. What does this denote?
Burn down.
It is talking about number of features remaining in the product backlog. What is that? Remaining in the product backlog. Note it down, please. Remaining in product backlog to be done by the team. Please, can you note it down like that, guys? I'm clearing some text here. Number of features remaining in product backlog to be done by.
Burn down only. It's burned down.
What is that?
It's burned down only, no?
It is burned down, but I would not say exactly. Why? Because in a burn down, we have got a fixed scope that is used in the Scrum sprint. This is used across the backlog. So it will have ups and downs. Okay. Because why it is having up and down? Because the product owner adds something, so there is more work pending. He deleted something, so less work pending. He added something and more work pending. Are you getting, guys? This is feature chart, which is used across multiple sprints.
Vishak, burn down is really only for dedicated for the sprint.
Burn down and burn up are more. Burn up and burn down are more used within a sprint. This feature chart is used across sprints. Okay. Any questions? Feel free to ask. This slide should convey the what is agility, guys. Okay, please. I don't want my students to tell something else. Okay. Agile doesn't mean simply we are ready to change in the middle of the sprint. No. Every sprint we have got a fixed goal. And also, there is no one is telling that you should complete the project in 6 sprints. Okay. We have a saying in software industry. I think some of you guys know. As long as the customer have money and whims and fancies, sprints will go on. Simple. If I tell you, see what all new features you want, like that I'm asking. You will tell I want this feature in Zoom, I want that feature in Zoom, like that. So do you think Zoom has stopped working? No, they will come up with the next release, maybe in a couple of months down the line. Some new features they may introduce. Now itself, you see, when I show like this, reaction will come. When I ask, it will not show. Are you getting what I'm telling? Is it not showing?
Vishak, just one quick thing. This blue line indicates number of features remaining in product backlog to be done by team.
To be done by team. Who will do it? The development team will do it. Clear, everyone? Any questions? Feel free to ask. Can we move further, everyone? X-axis is time. Multiple sprints are there. Red color graph, blue color graph, green color graph. Clear? Okay. Now, next is, my dear friends, I want to introduce to you people 3 keywords. What are the 3 keywords? You know, very basic common sense. Okay. Impediment, obstacle, blocker. Okay. There is a question from Arun Kumar. 1 minute. See, whatever I know, I've told you. Okay. If you know more about sprint refinement, you tell. Okay, Arun. That is why I asked all of you guys. Okay. Is there anyone from that background? Please speak up. Okay. But as far as I know, refinement is not there in PMP. Point number 1. Point number 2, refinement means what? It is something we review the product backlog as we added every element, definition of done, definition of ready, everything have we added properly, let it be checked. Okay, that's it. Anyone from Agile background, guys, you talk something about whatever we discussed so far. Why you guys are so silent?
I'm replying for the charts.
Ah, Chandu, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Chandu is responding. See,
Yeah, during refinement, we discuss only the prioritize items which are mapped with the sprint.
sprint, exactly. What is the need of the hour? We beautify it more. We add more flesh to it. Okay. Anything else, guys? That's it.
Vishak, just want to clarify, in Agile, do we add more workforce after one sprint is over?
We can add, but that is not a good practice because it will disturb your whole, because we believe in time boxing and we believe in the resource count, everything. If you add more, no, it will disturb. That's it. Okay, it's not a good practice. Okay, that's what, no, we work in a very calm and composed way. We can add more teams. Okay, that is what is Agile release train. Okay, I think more than me, there are some, I think Chandu is maybe people from the safe background, they can tell. But on existing Scrum team, we don't just disturb the team. There are a lot of reasons.
Yeah, generally sprint term will not be increased. I mean, members in the team.
Yeah.
It will be fixed.
Okay. Are you getting it, Sushma? So if you want to add, create a separate Scrum team and integrate them. That is what is the concept of scaled Agile framework. We discussed about it. I'm half knowledge in that, but whatever I know, I've told. Do you remember Agile release train and all I've done? Okay. That's the only way out. Okay.
So if we add more people, just in case, if we add more workforce, in previous graph, that line will fluctuate, right?
That is why we don't add it. We don't add it. Why are you thinking if we add? Okay. From your background, you are telling, but what Chandu have told, no, we usually don't add it. Okay, that's it. That is the reason it will disturb my whole calculation. Okay. It is not like we are getting a newborn baby in our house. Okay. That time we can add the cost. But we are talking about an existing family. We have got a budget for every month, correct? No? Middle class family. Okay. Every month I've got 2 kids, 3 kids. Okay. They need to take care of their schooling. They have to take care of their vacation. So every month I have allocated this much of expenses. That's it. So if something which comes from outside world, it's a disturbance for us. Okay.
Maybe she's trying to
And our
compare
graph
it
also will be
crashing
affected.
and fast tracking.
Nice. That is in predictive, Harish.
Not
That's what I'm
Yeah,
telling.
yeah, that's
Crashing,
what.
fast tracking in predictive.
Crashing is again adding increases of resources, right?
We don't do it. In this,
We
we
don't
don't
do
do
it
it, guys.
for-
That's
No, we can't add because it's mostly 7 to 9 members of the team of.
Yeah,
sorry.
the standard size is 7 to 9. Yeah, only.
Right.
That's it.
And work is limited as well as the resource capacity is limited
Right.
okay, guys.
for a particular sprint. Yeah.
So these are some practices. Yeah. Otherwise, why do we call predictive, agile, and all? See, you need to understand, guys. Okay, what is that purpose of agile? What is the purpose of predictive? Now it is high time, guys. You should not have a confusion. Okay, we should be able to explain to anyone. Okay, that is what is my happiness or my success. Okay, any questions, Yaifa?
No, I just wanted to answer Susma's question. Do we add a workforce, right? So during the sprint, we do not add. In a practical experience, I'm telling, what we are learning today is a theoretical. How do we do? How do we manage? But in the real scenario, to be very honest, it's all depend on the budget, right? So we have a quarterly budget, and then when you move from one sprint to another sprint, if the customer or the client is giving you the budget, then we add as an a vendor or consulting firm. We are happy to add because more headcount means we will get more budget from the but we will not put as an from the pocket of our own company, but we do as some investment to catch up on the unexpected leave or emergency leave. We do have some investment as an headcount to fill in or to give some value add to the customer, but workforce can be in a practical way. I'm telling in a day-to-day project, when you run any project, right, headcount can be increased, but depend on the project, depending on the budget you have, right? So I hope I clear Susma's question. Theoretically, we should not do, but It's all money at the end of the day. It's all the revenue that we generate from a particular project. So we always look up for a increase in the headcount.
Okay, guys. So shall we continue?
But the headcount also can be increased in terms of to increase the Scrum team rather than to add in the current Scrum team, right?
Sorry.
The headcount also can be added to add another Scrum team rather than to add
That is
more
fine.
headcount. Yeah.
Yeah, this company, not in the current team.
Scrum team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can form a
Okay.
new Scrum team, but then you should have a budget also. You
Right.
cannot keep on adding. You should have a budget. You only then you will add a form a new team, or either you add a headcount to the existing team. It all depends on the budget. If you don't have money, then how we can do? But normally, as an organization, or there is a norm in that where you have to add 10% of the investment. If, say for example, customer is paying you for 8 people, 9 people, then there should be an investment from the customer, from the your organization also, so that you make a team of a 9, but the billable headcount will be 8 or 9. The non-billable will be 1, like that investment from the your own company to
It's
adjust
like a
any.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're saying is more into TNM, where we are getting paid on the TNM project. If we have something like fixed scope, then
It's not like a real sense TNM or real sense fix. It's always a mix kind of a thing. So we
hybrid.
do have
Okay.
whole budget of a year fixed in term of say X
Nice.
million or 2 million, but then quarterly we do a billing. Right, quarterly the budget can change at any point of time. So it depends on the mood of the customer in a practical way.
We'll discuss it, guys. Okay, so separately, I told no, this is some things for an exam point of view, you have to think as a results. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, whatever I've told, hope you absorbed it from the feature chart. Okay, now the next one is, guys, okay, we are moving to a new topic: impediment, obstacles, and blockers. Okay, 3 keywords. That's it. Okay, guys, impediment, obstacles, blockers. Okay, with your permission, I'm starting, guys. Please listen. Okay, very basic English keywords. Okay, so first of all, what is written on the screen? Impediment. Impediment means what? I would request you note down only one keyword. What is that keyword? Slow. Anything which slows down or hinder the progress. That is what we call as an impediment. What is an impediment? Anything which slows down. Okay. So you know traffic jam. Traffic jam is an example of impediment. Okay. You are going from one location to another location, but are you totally dropping your plans because there is a huge traffic jam? Not necessary. Okay, maybe 2 hours journey would take 4 hours. Okay, but you are in your mission to go to a location. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? That's it. Okay, that is what is an impediment. Okay, something which slows down. Okay, now the next one is I'll tell you guys a proper example. Hold on. Next one is obstacle. Obstacle means what? Take the example of the same travel what I told you. So you are supposed to go from one city to another city, X to Y. Okay. Rather than going like this, okay, this road is blocked. Okay. So after this much of travel, you are taking up a separate route to reach this destination. Okay. That is what is this plan B. Okay. So what is that, guys? There was an obstacle here, but are you dropping your plans to go from city X to city Y? No. You're not losing your momentum. Instead, you are ready to take an alternate route. It may take more time, it may take more kilometers, but you are not dropping your plans. Okay. So what is that? Barriers that should be avoided and overcome with some extra effort or strategy. Is that clear? That is what is an obstacle. Is that clear, everyone? But intensity wise, is your common sense telling you guys impediment is less intense than an obstacle? Okay, which is less intense than a blocker. The third one I'm going to tell you people is called as blockers, my dear friends. Blockers are seriously going to affect your project. What is that I'm telling? Blockers are something which will seriously stop your project from progressing further or from advancing further. So those are called as blockers. Okay. So in terms of intensity of or how much it will affect our project, the least intense is impediment, a little bit more intense is an obstacle, most intense is a blocker. Blocker is also called as showstoppers because it will literally put a full stop to your project progress. Is that clear? So I'll tell you some examples, guys. See here. The Scrum team, they cannot agree on a solution. They're simply taking time. Some of the slides will spend a lot of time. No? So what is happening? It is slowing down our process of completing this course. So that's what we can call as a impediment. What is that? The team cannot agree on a solution. Okay. Look at the second one. Construction cannot begin before permits are granted. That is an obstacle. Are you getting it, guys? Construction cannot begin before permits are granted. That's an obstacle. Okay. Thirdly, blockers. Okay. The company has halted the use of the product until a new contract is signed. Oh my God. What if a new contract is not signed? The project is stopped forever. Are you getting that seriousness, guys, what I'm telling? But one more thing I want to tell you, don't expect me or ask me a question. Okay, how do you classify an impediment, obstacle, and all? I don't have a clear answer. Why? Because it is subjective. You know, human beings also, have you seen different kinds of human beings? Some people, when they have a small problem in life, they will tell, oh my God, my life is stuck. That they will tell. Some people, even if they have bigger problems, they take it lightly. Yeah, some small problems in life. It's okay. Whether they will tell. Are you getting, guys, what I'm telling? Any questions?
Vishal, so in the PMP perspective, the question would be that it would be impediment, obstacle, or blocker.
They will not ask like that.
situation.
Don't imagine how the PMP question will be. They will not ask you, is this an impediment? Is it an obstacle like that? And all. Okay. PMP questions are, by the by, not that much easy. Okay. So they will be certainly more than tough. Okay. Only thing is just be familiar with this jargons. That's all I can tell. Okay. They will not ask you to distinguish like that and all. They will not ask. Okay. Clear? Are you clear with this terminologies, guys? Everyone?
Vishak, here you have given the example of obstacle where it is mentioned that construction cannot begin. So is it not a blocker in that case?
No, before permits are granted. I am trying my level best to get the permits. It will
So
get
extra efforts. Okay.
let me say, okay, initially I have to supposed to reach out to 4 people. But now that committee have become big. I need to get approval from 7 people. So it's an obstacle, but I will overcome it. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Next
what
is
if the
Sushma.
permits are not granted? So then the project will stop.
Then it will become a blocker. That's what I'm telling. No, it is relative. Okay, if you are thinking like that, then you call it as a blocker. What I thought is the permit formality have become a little bit more time consuming. That's it, but I will do it, boss, whether you're telling me. That's why I call it as an obstacle. Clear, everyone? Asif.
Ishaq, the obstacles are the dependencies.
Need not be. It can be pleasant surprises also. Sorry, unpleasant surprises also. Don't tell dependencies. It can be some unexpected things which happened in our project. Clear?
Okay. So see, you given the construction example, the construction cannot be proceeded, cannot begin before the permit are granted. So we are waiting for something to kickstart
No,
the
that
work,
is
right?
in this example, it is like that. What I'm telling is that doesn't mean always obstacles are dependencies. What I'm telling is some unexpected things happened. Okay. So don't write it down like obstacles are dependencies. That's what I have to tell. Clear? In this example, it sounds like that. Okay. What else, guys? Be in the video, everyone. So any other questions?
Vishal, just one question. Let's say because of some natural disaster, project has been stopped. So can we call it as an obstacle? Simple way.
No, it's a blocker. Project has been stopped. We don't have a clue when it will resume. It's a blocker. Guys, let's not do a research on how to classify impediment, obstacle, blocker. Is that clear? So it's relative. I've told you, no? When he told, it felt like it's a blocker. Are you clear? Because it's a natural disaster. Okay, because we don't have a clarity. Will the project be started off? Maybe it will be held for another 1 year or 2 years. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions anyone have?
Vishak, see, in a context of the project, they will in the exam they will ask that, okay, is it a blocker or a
They will not ask Asif. That's what I'm telling. Don't imagine PMP questions. Okay, go through the quizzes what I've shared. Okay? They will not ask you questions like that. Okay. Shall we move further, guys? Everyone. Okay. Now the last topic. Okay, guys. Conflict management. Are you guys ready? So I will tell you one thing, guys. Okay, conflict management means what? There will always be disagreement within a team, with team and the founders, with the team and the governing body, with some external bodies, with vendors, with the technology, with the consultants. Always there will be conflicts. Conflicts means what? Difference of opinion. Okay, so it will always be there. Okay, but what is the role of a project manager to resolve the conflicts? What could be the reasons for conflict, guys? Think. Competition. Whole world is having competition, guys. Okay, see, I have seen 2 project managers literally fighting for a meeting conference room. It's a conflict because there are only limited resources. Competition. No, I booked this meeting conference room last week. No, my project is more important. I have taken a blanket permission for this project, meeting conference room. As I told, 2 project managers arguing, I have seen. Are you getting us what I'm telling? So competition is a reason for conflict. Difference in objectives, values, and perceptions. Okay, so what you think about the project will be different from what I think about the project. Did you guys get my statement? What I'm telling? What you think about the project will be different from what I think about the project. Okay, I may think of this project as generating, natural ecosystem. You may think of this project as generating electricity. Okay, so what you think about the project will be different from what I think about this project. Okay, do you know one more thing? In this batch also, when you guys enroll for PMP, I have clarified in the first 2 days of session. What is that I have clarified? Guys, the purpose of this course is to get you PMP certified in the first week itself after you say bye-bye to me. If you wish, even within 24 hours, I can make you guys PMP certified. This was what I have told you to do. Correct? So, if you expect something else apart from that, let's say some case study, some templates to be shared, or some topics which needs to be discussed in advance, I would love to discuss all those, but I would politely tell a no, because it is contradicting with our objective. Is that clear? So those all are conflicts. Okay. So third one, disagreement about role requirements. This is a major problem, guys. Okay, people when they join team, they join. Either they tell, okay, I thought this is my job responsibility. I thought that is my job responsibility. Like that, they will tell. Is that clear? Even if you tell, no, boss, you only have to do it, they are not ready to digest it. Is that clear? Make sense? So people come with different expectations. Okay, work approaches. Some people know it is very frustrating to work with them. Why? Because they are last minute doers. Some people know it is very frustrating to work with them. You know why? Because they are so much into perfection. Vishak, hold on, give me 1 more day. I'm preparing on the presentation. Then they will keep on extending the timeline for some perfection. But both are not good. Are you getting us? It is difficult to work with such teams. So all these will result in conflict. Finally, communication breakdown. Let me tell you guys, this is the truth. Believe me or not. Almost for all the projects which fail, 80% of the projects fail because of conflicts and lack of communication. Nothing else. Not because of technology or not because of funding. No, projects fail because conflicts, lack of communication. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions? Okay. So let's move further, guys. Okay. So, but one thing I want to tell you, see here, next slide, if you see, if you resolve conflicts, it results in better understanding, better performance, and higher productivity. Correct, no? That is what you are appointed as a project manager. But if you do not resolve conflicts, it results in destructive behavior, animosity, a feeling of hatred, and productivity gets affected. Is that clear, everyone? Any questions you guys have at this juncture? Just an intro only, okay? Now, one question I will ask you guys back. Okay. 2 reasons I have to tell you people. You know what? Why I love conflict. Can you tell me what are the 2 reasons I'm going to tell you? Why I love conflict. Tell me.
Different involvement.
Transparency
may
happens
solve
after
the
conflict
issues.
resolution.
Different mindset.
Different
Ah,
opinions. We'll
May
say
generate
fighting each other.
new ideas.
We'll say
yes.
fighting each other.
It helps in the
More
all
collaboration.
in
Close
one
involvement.
one page.
Issues are discussed.
Opportunities.
No. So I'll tell you guys, I think some of you guys told the correct answer. Only when there is conflicts are there, new ideas will come, new inventions will come, new discoveries will come. Okay. We check, guys, the world history. Most of the discoveries and inventions happened in a period associated with the World War. Is that clear? Because that is when, people are having a, challenging mentality. If you don't give me petrol, then I will develop artificial petrol. You don't give me workforce, then I will generate robots. That, most of the inventions, the necessity is a mother of inventions. So whenever there is a restriction, that is when your brain thinks creative, out of the box ideas. Is that clear? So that is one good thing I love about conflict. Most of the inventions happened because of a conflict. I think you guys know the story between Ferrari and Lamborghini. Do you know that story? Lamborghini purchased a Ferrari car
Yeah,
from the Ferrari company. Okay. And then Lamborghini gave a feedback to Ferrari car company people, to the CEO of Ferrari. Okay. That the CEO of Ferrari didn't like, because Lamborghini was famous for
tractors.
Tractors. Okay. So what Ferrari CEO told, no, hey, you do your business, man. You take care of your tractor business. Why are you teaching me? How should I produce my car? You say, stay silent. Okay, like that. You shut up, like that. The Ferrari person told. The Lamborghini person got upset. He said, I can also make car like that. Okay. So now you see, they both are into sports car. No one now associates Lamborghini with tractors. They associate Lamborghini with sports cars. Okay. So conflicts kindles inventions and discoveries. Is that clear, everyone? Now, the next one is another reason, guys, I'm not getting it. You people are so innocent. One more reason I'm expecting why I love conflicts.
Creative ideas comes in.
No, I told you, you people are so innocent. Okay, you are not able to think what I'm thinking.
Enjoy each other fighting.
So that gives opportunity for me to.
What is that?
That gives opportunity for me to resolve and
Politics.
Highlighted.
No.
We get to know the state of mind of persons.
To pull others
along. Innocent people will not be impacted.
No. I'll tell guys, okay. See, only when there conflicts are there, our jobs exist. Okay. See, I'm telling you one thing, guys. PMP is a course which is built, or project management is a working practice which is built mainly on stakeholder engagement. That topic is over. I told you, right? The moment the world in which there is no conflict, like Clement have typed, there is no need of PM. There is no need of PM because everyone understands everyone's pain point. Everything will go smoothly. It's like I'm telling to a robot, okay, switch on this at 4 o'clock in the morning and work till 11 o'clock in the morning, in the night. Like that, I'm telling to a robot, everything will happen like a well-organized machine, well-lubricated machine. But that is not the reality. People have different intent. Some people want limelight, some people want outcomes, some people want money, some people want visibility, some people want a bigger appreciation. So that is why project management jobs are going to be evergreen. Okay. Yes, exactly. No thief, no police, like that. Okay. So since there is conflict, our jobs are safe. The moment our customers are robots who are emotionless, PM jobs are not needed. Very true, guys. Okay. That's the only risk I see. Am I having a human customer in front of me? If yes, project management will exist. Okay. So I'm telling you the truth, guys. By around 2030, the number of job opportunities in project management is going to increase like anything, because the world is going to get automated. Okay. Operations, business analytics, all these are going to get automated. We don't need 1,000 people. I told you, only one is there. Okay. You don't have to embrace conflict and all. Okay. Actually, I just told you a selfish interest. Okay. We should be happy that conflicts are there.
Yeah.
Okay.
just a metaphor. Thanks, Vishnu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's
Is that
like
clear, guys, everyone?
it's like US pushing in the machines. They're happy with the economy, with the content.
Economy, okay. Yeah. So the moment machines, okay, do everything, okay, then they'll be happy because they don't need motivation, they don't need rust, okay. They just need to replace their battery or cell, whatever, okay. So that's it. Anything else? Okay, I think I'll move further, guys. Okay, that's all I wanted to tell. Okay, so we'll put a full stop now, I think. Okay, because we are towards the end. Okay. Any questions you
You're
guys have?
going
Why?
to talk
Because
about
I have to talk about this 5 conflict management approaches in the next slide. Okay, but it will take quite a significant amount of time. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll cover it in the next week. Okay, but before that, do you have any questions? Don't worry about it. We'll cover it next week. Okay. Any questions you guys have? General. I'll launch the poll on behalf of the institute. Today, since we are completing 3 weeks of session, no, it's my responsibility to ask you, is there anything which I need to boost your confidence? Are you clear with your study plan? Like that and all. Okay, any questions you have?
So Vishak, last time you mentioned that just complete the first of all the 2 videos and then starts with the mock. So any, let's say, homework for us for the next week?
You can go through the mock quizzes now. Now the time is up. So we are done with EVM, we are done with change management, we are done with stakeholder engagement, procurement is done, risk management is done. What are you guys waiting for? Don't attempt a lot of quizzes. One mock quiz you attempt. Go through my video explanations. Okay. If your score is so less means what, 60 questions, you got only 25, 20 correct. Then you have to go through more of my feed videos. See, my plan is not rigid, guys. It is tailorable. But if your score is good, you can attempt the second mock quiz. Good means out of 60 questions, you should get around 48. And don't split the mock quizzes. I'm telling you again, do it in a time-bound manner. If you don't have 1 hour, don't attempt my mock quizzes. Very clear. Anything else, guys? No other question? See, did I share the case study with you guys in this batch? Hoover Dam?
Yes, you have shared it.
So next week when you guys come, no, you have to be prepared, guys. Please, you have to go through that. You have to go through that case study and you have to discuss. Okay, what did you understand from that case study? Don't expect me to elaborate on it. In the light of the topics which got over, stakeholder engagement, risk management, procurement, schedule. In the light of those topics which got over, you people tell what did you understand from that case study. See, case study is a way in which you can experience a real project. Provided you read it in a proper way. Don't ask ChatGPT for summary and all, okay? Anything else? Any questions?
Vishak, I got a voucher. Exam.
What is it? You got voucher?
Yes.
So what are you waiting for? Just prepare for your study. Okay, 100 hours you calculate and then schedule your exam. Okay. What
After
else?
completing ACE and crack, we have to go through seed 2 videos, right? Or we can start with the mock quiz.
You can start. Just try. One mock quiz you try. How you are performing. See, I'm telling you, my plan is not rigid. It is tailored. See, let's say your score is super less, then you should go through more of my videos. Sheet 2, sheet 3, like that. But if your score is pretty decent, then you can attempt the next mock quiz. One size doesn't fit all. But what I'm telling is average 100 hours. Some people it may take 150 hours. Some people it may just 70, 90 hours is enough. Okay? It's related. What else, guys?
Vishak, like I'm from Airforce and I don't really understand all this jargon. I've gone through your videos of ACE and PMP, but any quick advice for me, like I should learn these or I should make notes, or because relatability gets difficult.
See, I told you to you as well as to Swati. First of all, stop telling you're from defense background. Okay, so that is what is an advantage. Why you guys call it as a disadvantage? I'm not clear. Okay.
Yeah,
Secondly,
I'll give that clarity. It is because all these terms we don't use. We have
That's
done
correct.
all this
See,
project
in this
management.
batch, okay, there are people from construction. Okay, they don't know about feature chart. People from construction, they don't know about feature chart. There are
So
people who are working in.
to combat that, I should learn these terms.
No need of additional learning. Just are you listening to me, my sessions effectively? That's it. Go through my quiz videos. That video explanations, don't skip. My request is, even if your answer is correct, don't skip. This is one thing I have to tell. Because the way in which I have arrived at the correct answer in my quiz videos will be different from the way you may arrive at the correct answer. That is the only request I have. Okay. Take maximum time in that 2 videos. Rewind, watch again, like that, you train your mind. Okay. Anything else?
And then I should pick the topic which I'm not understanding and understand it or read that.
Vishal, the video that you have shared in YouTube or
Yes,
training?
YouTube.
Are you talking about the use cases, Vaishak?
What use cases? Was I telling something? Sorry.
No,
I
what is
forgot.
that you? I wanted to check. You have shared use case where it has been shared. Or
Use
case study.
cases? Case study, yeah. Case study was shared as a document in this chat. Okay. Are you part of the official WhatsApp group, Yaifa? Any of the
No, I'm
WhatsApp
not
group?
part of. No,
Any
I'm not
group?
part. I'm not able to join. Yeah.
So someone
Can
collect her
somebody
number
tell me
and add, guys. Okay. Share the link to her in WhatsApp, please. Okay.
this
Someone take her
link
number.
only not applicable only for me.
Vishak, I've
Link
dropped
it's not applicable.
I've dropped a message in that official group to add her.
That will not happen. No one is going to respond. Okay. You
Share,
better add her. Okay.
Share
You
a
better
Gmail
message
ID.
her.
Share a mail ID.
No, it's okay. Better add the message her with the link of this Google Doc. Okay. In WhatsApp itself, if you can do, it will be great. Okay. They will not add until now. Okay. Okay. Anything else, guys? Sushma?
Sir, did we cover around 80%?
1 minute. Go in the hand raise order. 1 minute. Sushma, what is that?
So, I mean, it's a personal struggle that I'm facing, and I want you to help me out. When it comes to this learning progress, when I look at the slides, individual slides, I'm able to understand the concept very well, but I feel that I'm not able to correlate the slides. I mean, I'm not able to stitch the slides in one thread.
Don't worry.
There are times when we start with productive and then agile and I get confused. Now I feel that I'll have to go through the videos again to
No need.
bridge that
No
gap.
need. You don't have to go through the session videos again. Okay. I know in your case, okay, you are an active participant. You don't have to go through. Invest your time wisely. Go through my quiz videos. That is enough. You don't have to go through the session recording again. People who are properly attending, don't worry. That stitching difficulty is the secret. It's okay. I also have that problem. Okay. There is nothing rigid. Don't try. Why are you particular about stitching it? That is my question. See, EVM is used in predictive. You know that. Burn down is used in agile. You know that. That much is enough. Don't worry about stitching it. Go through my quizzes. That's all I would say. Okay. Invest wisely. If you have more time, attempt more questions from my sheet videos. That's it. Okay. See what Naveen have typed in the chat. He has scheduled his exam for October 8th. Okay. His score is 50-52. That's a decent score, Naveen. Because 50-52 in a scale of 60 is pretty good. Okay. And you'll definitely clear. I'm telling you. Okay. By 8th of October. Okay. That's what where you should put your efforts, Sushma. That's what I'm telling. Go through the sheet videos and attempt one mock quiz and go through my video explanation. That means for a single mock quiz, you should spend at least 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Clear? Anything else? Vikas? Last question from Vikas and we'll
Vishak,
stop.
Yeah, actually, I was not able to attend the last 3 sessions. So is it okay if I will go through all of the videos?
That is enough. You don't have an option, no? Go through the videos now. You cannot go back to the past and change it. And don't think about attending a next batch. Okay. 3 sessions is a huge gap, but I cannot butter and say sugarcoat the things. Okay. You have to go through the videos and catch up quickly. Okay. It's high time.
I mean, it will give the whole idea, the detailing.
It should give. There is no other option, in front of you. What is the plan B? Attending some other batch in the future? That will take a long time. Okay. So you don't have an option. You go through the recording. That's it.
No, I was thinking maybe, I will go to the next batch and,
That is a sign of laziness. First, you go through the 3 videos which you missed. Are you having a lack of connection? Then you think about, but don't think about attending a next batch now itself. Okay. By the time all the people in this batch would have cleared PMP. Okay. That is a level of aggressiveness which I push. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, guys, everyone. Ashoka, last question from him.
So did we cover at least 70% by this time?
Yeah. We're done. Okay, 70% is over. Okay, mathematically you told the very correct value. Okay, nothing much is left. Okay, next week when you come now, I have got this remaining few slides in this lesson 3. Lesson 4 and 5 are super easy. I need 1.5 hours. That's it. Okay, next Sunday we can totally focus on some PMP questions. Okay, this is my plan and case study. They're perfectly on track. Okay, guys. So see you next week. Lazy people who are yet.
My case is with audit, but I'm yet to receive any update from like any action item from the audit. So how much time it takes, lump sum?
Who is supposed to act for audit, Manoj? You are supposed to act. What? Who is supposed to act?
No. Actually, so I didn't receive any action item like upload this document or that document.
Just go to the portal and see analysis over action, Manoj. You are my student. Go to the PMA portal and see. No one is supposed to do. Only you are supposed to do. I think some wrong communication happened. Check my video again. Who is supposed to act at the time of audit? You have to act. For that, the course completion certificate you will get only after the 4th week gets over. Okay, by September 29th or 30th only you will get the course completion certificate. Okay, but the other things you can do it now.
Okay.
Check the dashboard. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else? So Naveen, you are there. You are based out of Bangalore, Naveen.
Yes, Vishak, I'm based out of
You were
Bangalore.
there yesterday for some event. No.
No, I did not attend.
No, Vishak,
I
it
was
was conveyed
occupied
late.
with some other work. Yeah.
Later. Okay.
It was
So
conveyed
that
late to
Naveen is
us.
different and this Naveen is different.
That Naveen is different. How do you know, Navya?
I
You were there?
no, I couldn't make it up. So I am in contact with Kishan and Naveen. So
Okay. Because I heard, okay, 2 participants were there. Okay, Kishan
yeah.
and Naveen like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, anyway, good guys. Okay, continue meeting up. Okay, in your cities also organize this kind of things. Okay, it's very, very motivating to see. Okay, that's it. Okay. Anything else? Can you put a full stop? See, one more thing, guys. Sorry to tell you in an offensive way. If anyone who is lazy, that is what is a sign of laziness. You would not have applied yet. Okay, you guys are in danger. You guys are wasting your time as well as money. Okay, as well as my time. Okay, so please apply. Okay, guys, that is the only request I have. Still not yet applied is dangerous. Okay, please make sure you watch my video and apply. Nothing is stopping you from applying. Take that risk. I'm there in front of you people. Okay, make sure you apply and get your application approved. Okay, then we will see remaining things. Okay, if you don't believe me, what I can tell? Naveen believed me and he scheduled the exam. But if you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe me, at least apply. We have got 1 year time window. But if you keep that also for later, things are dangerous. Okay. So that's it, guys. So let's see next Saturday. Okay. Have an informal catch up if you guys want. Okay. That is what I'm expecting, guys. A self-organizing team should work. Okay? In the absence of mine. Okay. That's what makes me happy. Okay. So please catch up. Maybe Clement have done a favor for you guys. No, MS project review and all. Some other people share something which you guys have. WBS or risk register. Something like that, guys. Okay. Have some agenda and catch up offline. Okay. Bye all. See you next week.
Everyone.
Thank you,
Thanks,
everyone.
Vijay.
Thank you,
Bye.
Vishal. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal. Bye.
Thank you.